Check baby, 1, 2, 3, 4. Check baby. Yeah, I think I've got picked the sound thingy's going bouncy, which is a good thing. Let's turn on the audio capture from the group, see if we get sound from you guys. Can I get a loud hurrah?
Hurrah!
That didn't work. Oh dear. Okay, I have to fix something. I hate that. Well, look, device has been changed to 000.0000 with a bunch of numbers. Okay, let's try this. Try now. Oh, I think we have sound. There we go. That looks better. Hopefully that's working. Alright, let me check the audio on Zoom, make sure that shit's up and working. Yep, that looks good. Okay, I'll push that up a bit too, just to make sure. Okay, cool bananas. Welcome to Rollstream. I'm RKDM. This is Vampire the Masquerade Chicago by night, set in 2024 now. I am here tonight, joined by Barry Tahira, Christina Graf, Michael, whose last name I actually don't know, but we'll call you Michael because that's your name. And last but not least, the one known as Ray.
It's DJ.
But he's playing DJ. Yeah. He's playing DJ.
Once I'm in character, I'm in character.
You're in character, that's it. Okay, cool. Yeah. I love that shit. That is the... I have a story to tell you about that shit in filmmaking. But anyway. Michael, who are you playing? You're playing?
I am playing... a KT named Akil. She is a former street kid / low-level gangbanger from New York City who came to Chicago to escape the version of the Anarchs and found herself in a bit of a pickle, but has since joined Minerva Shield in Camarilla and finds herself thriving in waves of violence that Minerva Shield has found himself in.
Oh no. Okay, so Feral Artificer is saying we have some seriously bad echo. That's never a good sign. So, I'm going to do something drastic. I'm going to try my headphones, my headset thingies, to see if I can kill this echo. We were having the opposite sort of problem yesterday with them, so I thought I'd go the other way, but it looks like this might be the only answer. So I have to change the settings for the audio in a couple of places. First of all on Zoom. So you can just look at this as a Zoom tutorial or streaming tutorial.
I'm glad I don't have your job.
Alright. Okay, so speakers go to my headset.
I'll do the easy part.
They're not even coming up on the list. I hate this. Why? Why won't you do it? Oh, maybe I need to turn Bluetooth on. That might help. Hey. Keep them entertained, Barry. Keep them entertained. Talk to them.
Oh, alright, I'll keep them entertained. My name, well, in character, is Peter Wicks. I am a Nosferatu, not extremely handsome like most actors. In fact, I don't need makeup to play Peter Wicks. But here we go. He lives in the sewers of Chicago, and he basically is a troubleshooter, and he's part of Minerva Shield. Now, Minerva Shield is a failed attempt at getting some enforcers to catch the bad guys, which are the Sabbat. And one of the Sabbat is called Philippe Regord, and the other one's called Wendy Wade. And together, they wreak havoc in Chicago. And we had also an elder vampire. I forget that dude's name, but we don't have to worry about him now because I gave him a headache that he won't forget soon. And
Victor.
Victor, yeah. Oh, Victor, yes. Let us not forget Victor. Thank you very much. And we got him into a war, and we are going to interrogate somebody. And I've forgotten who that person is too, but the thing is, everything is under control. The prince at the moment is safe. And the prince's name is Lone. And the prince basically runs Chicago. Each different place, like Australia, New Zealand, each different city has a prince. Most cities, not all of them. Depends how big they are. And Prince Lone is the man of Chicago. And his enforcer is Alphonse Capone. But Alphonse Capone is busy working on something else. I don't know what he's working on, but he's probably got it well in hand. And unfortunately, we of Minerva's Shield, when I say we, all these people you can see up top, not Russell because he's wise enough not to be in Minerva's Shield.
What?
I'm
the DM.
Yeah. And that too, he's a bit biased because he's the DM. We, the poor sods that you see here, are the members of Minerva's Shield. And each one of us has something to offer. Like DJ down there. DJ, hit it. Tell them about you.
My character is a basketball player, but he looks up to other basketball players that, like Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan of the Chicago Bulls, and they always talked about hard work, practice over and over and over again, and he just tries to be the best he could be for the team, just like a basketball player. That's it. I pass the ball to Arya, I guess.
Arya, tell us about your wonderful character.
I'm Aria Beachcomb. I'm a venturer and I am part of Minerva's Shield.
And she's also the richest one of us, so that's why Peter always goes to her for harebrained ideas and any kind
And
of...
the most powerful.
She's the most powerful.
She's the most noble of us.
Yeah.
Because she's something called an adventurer, which is like the noble of vampires. They're the upper class. Well, she's the upper class member. The Daphne Blake of our particular Scooby game. Put it like that.
And DJ is a ventrue as well, but he's an amateur ventrue as opposed to a full-fledged expert. He'll get there.
He's the baby of the group.
Yes. And of course. Now, is there anything we've forgotten? No? Nobody?
No. I just cannot get these frickin' earphones to connect to this computer. I give up. I guess we're stuck with the echo. So I'm sorry, guys. That's pretty crap. That's streaming life for you. It happens. It doesn't seem to be anything anyone knows how to fix because it goes on and on and on. You'd think someone would have come up with a way by now to have an easy system that you can set up to stream shit with. But no, we must contend with endless technological bullshit. But enough whinging from me. Sorry about the echo, guys. I can turn it down, maybe, if that helps, but you'll have to turn your headphones and your speakers up. So I'm going to turn our volume down a bit and see how that goes. Can you still hear the group? Can I get the group to talk?
Hello.
Yeah. Okay, so that looks good.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Excellent. Okay. Good enough. All right. So you guys are where are you? Did you leave the Sears Tower or not?
No.
No,
You're
we
still
haven't left
there.
it yet.
Right.
They're interrogating the assassin.
Right. So who's got the assassin and where? You're in the lower deck prison cell underneath the Sears Tower. Then I assume.
It was
Yeah.
Prince, not Prince.
Prince Loden.
Yeah,
Wits.
the friends.
No,
Wicks.
Wits and Akil doing good cop, bad cop.
Ah, okay. Wicks and Akil doing good cop.
I'm bad cop, as shouldn't be surprised by anybody.
So it's been a couple of weeks now. So just remind us all who you're interrogating, how you found them, and what was that about. Nobody
Akil,
remembers.
that's
So,
your job.
I've had a lot of concussions, so seeing my memory is Swiss cheese. I'm sorry.
all right.
But I do know we caught a Sabat guy for about to interrogate the shit out of me.
Okay.
Victor, the assassin who tried to kill the prince.
Right. But he's
And-
right. But
and
Victor's
we-
dead, right?
He's in Topar.
He's in torpor. You staked him.
Yeah.
How can we interrogate
saved
him?
him.
Somebody rolled a fucking massive 5 successes and staked him. I think
That was me.
that was you.
Yeah, we staked him together.
That's right. It's coming back now. It's flooding back in. Waves
Likewise.
of blood. All right. So he's staked, and this is the guy that you want to interrogate, is it?
Yes.
Is the room misproof?
Is it mist-proof? Oh, you'll have to ask about that.
Yeah.
Who are you asking?
Before we Prince Loden.
He turns and looks at you. He says, "That is not something I've had occasion to need to concern myself with. But recently I have obtained a new substance. It comes in a tube. You can use it to seal rooms and so forth. I have some here." And he opens a drawer. And he hands it to you. There.
No. Thank you.
So
Peter Wicks.
Wicks,
Yeah.
you take the paste from the tube that you've been
Yes,
handed.
I take the piece from the tube.
All right, and you squeeze it out along the edges of the door frame so that mist cannot penetrate. Okay.
Just in case.
Do you want to make an investigation check as well? Wits an investigation.
Good on you.
Good on you. Yeah, he says that because I have to roll his dice. Okay. Peter Wicks. Wickety Wicks, where'd you go? Oh, that's right. I don't have you there. I have you somewhere else. Somewhere else. Anybody else that wants to make a wits and investigation check can do so.
One.
One? Okay, not
Just
amazing.
one.
Just one? Okay. Barry, your wits is 3, your investigation is... Where's your
It
investigation?
should
There
be
it is
good.
3, so it's 6 dice. Okay. Okay, 6 dice for Barry. Here we go.
2.
Did it roll it? Did it roll it? There we go. It did. 2 successes for Barry. No, 1 success because there's a 1. All right, so 1 success, but you got 2. You say there, Christina. You notice that this containment cell it has a one-way mirror kind of wall. And you notice that there are some cracks around where the screws are connecting the one-way mirror to the observation room.
You don't happen to have another tube, do you? Prince Loden?
Yes, very well. He hands you a second tube.
I'll secure the mirror.
Very well observed,
The
he
window.
says. Yes. All right, so you secure all of that. All right. Meanwhile, Victor is laying out, staked on the table, Now, he was in Zuluid form before, Zulu form, so he has now returned to his human form, I suspect. Which, given that he is a Zamitzi, is also still quite twisted and, transformed. He has ridges and bumps all over his body, and there are places where there are little... You notice there are like holes in his skin in certain places, like on his joints. Now, any of you that have had serious Sabbat contact in the past could make a wits and perception check. Chase, you've had some Sabbat contact in the past, haven't you?
Not Chase.
Chase is. I've had.
Oh, sorry, you're not Chase. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Chase is in torpor at the moment.
But Wix has also had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has.
So who got what? Anyone get anything flash?
I got 3.
Got 3. Okay. Christina.
Do you want me to roll?
I don't think you can roll at the moment because I don't think you know enough about the Sabbat to make it worthwhile. Christina is kind of somewhat similar, but you could make a check. You've been around a little while. Wits and investigation, or wits and investigation works.
Okay. Three.
3 successes.
3.
Okay, what's an investigation? What was I going to say? Yes. So you notice that these marks on his hands and such, these little holes, appear to be where like bone claws and spikes and armored weapons and things could retract from.
All right. We secure him. Be a good idea to secure him to the bed.
All right.
The thing he's lying on.
All right. So Loden gets 2 of his men to come in with these orange straps, these bright orange nylon straps that are like, quarter of an inch thick, and wraps him around several times in different directions, strapping each limb individually to a corner of this gurney where he is now splayed. It's quite a wide gurney, so he's kind of there like that.
And we sealed the door.
And the door is sealed, yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. Now.
Victor is just staring blankly.
Okay. I know you can hear me. Don't look into his eyes, but I know he can hear me, so I go, this bed is rigged that if you make one little move, you will burst into flames. Understand this. So if I was you, I'd keep still and just use my mouth. Not my body, not my legs, not my arms, none of that stuff.
Barry, what is your aura telling him right now?
Well, he wishes it was...
Okay. All right. Okay, cool.
And
it's a good attempt.
this time, with confidence, he says, I got you the first time, I can get you again. And he shows him the gun he used, loaded up and ready.
Okay.
Okay. Then he goes over it and waits. Who wants to... You want to go first?
Loden, I was actually, I'm just wondering whether Loden is too cowardly to even be here for this.
Yeah, yeah. That's going to be my suggestion anyway.
He probably should have left before he sealed the door.
Yeah.
So let's do that. Is that all right with you
Okay.
guys? You don't
Yeah.
mind? Okay. So he's left. He's in the observation room with Capone. And anybody else that wants to be in the observation room, who might that be? DJ? Drip? If you're
I
talking,
would like
Michael, I can't
a
hear you.
word with the prince.
You want a word with the prince? Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So as the prince steps out, you go out with him for a word, and you're in the hallway. There are 4 guards kind of nearby, and he turns to you. What do you want, child?
Sorry, my prince, but it was just a little suspicious.
What is suspicious?
Everything. I just have a feeling that they might be a traitor among us. And
Who is this traitor? He steps closer to you. Are you suggesting perhaps that Peter Wicks is a traitor? I mean,
No,
he
no.
could be, but no.
I'm just saying,
Then Arya,
no.
does she seem... No, I don't think so.
We stopped the assassin. Just check the people that were supposed to protect you on the cameras that just disappeared when the assassin started attacking.
Very well. That is an admirable consideration. I'll take that into account. Well done.
Yeah.
DJ, was it?
Derek Jackson is my full name, but you could call me DJ.
Very well. I like DJ. I'll call you that. Very well done, DJ. He turns and walks off. You assume you go back into the room.
Yeah.
I-
Hopefully he starts questioning Al Capone. That was the whole point of that.
Right. Okay. Yep. Setting up NPCs against other NPCs is always fun. Not for me. It's a headache for me, but you know, hey, I don't mind. Okay, so you go back into the room, or do you go into the waiting, the observation space? DJ?
Oh, yeah.
The main room or the observation room?
Um,
Behind the glass or not behind the glass?
my character can't really do much to help, but I guess he'll be with the team. So, wherever everybody else is at.
Okay, cool. Excellent. So you're in the room. Arya, what are you doing?
In the room with them.
All right. Are you standing next to the table or I mean, yeah,
Just
the
in
gurney?
case.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Michael's character, Akil, yeah.
I am by the head of the table where his head is, my knife in my hand. I'm kind of moving his nose with it.
All right. All right, cool. All right, so he's still there doing nothing. You've got him tied up. It's on you guys now. We're in live time now. Rolling action.
Akil.
Huh? What?
Off you go. Make your move. Make it a
Oh,
good
what do you
one.
want me to do first?
Yeah. Bad cop always goes first.
Okay. Hey, you're gonna tell us what my friend here wants to know, or I know you're into that creepy like S&N ABC 123 shit, but like it ain't gonna be the fun kind of hurt. It's gonna be the hurting kind of hurt. All right. So you should just tell my friend here everything he wants to know. Okay?
If you want an answer from him, we're gonna have to remove the stake.
Oh, hey, we're gonna take off the steak, and if you're not good, we're gonna put it back in, and then I'm going to do something really bad to you. Really bad. So bad, I can't even say it on camera, but we record it. That's how bad it is. Okay, go for it.
Okay. Do you want me to take the stake out?
I can do it if you want to do it.
You do it. You do
Okay.
That is so interesting to watch you dance. You want to know answers, yes? There's nothing I can tell you don't know already.
And he looks over at you, Akil.
I close my eyes. You ain't doing that kind of shit on me, buddy.
Oh, okay. Then he turns to see if anybody else is looking at him.
Nobody is looking at him. I'm stupid.
Does it work through glass?
It's fine.
Only if he knows that you're there and can see you there.
Okay.
I'll kind of open my eyes like a little freak, and when I know he's not looking at me, I'll open back up again.
Now.
Blindfold.
You know, they will be coming for me shortly. Soon.
That's exactly what I'm hoping.
Oh, yes. Good, good. Then we all hope for the same happy outcome.
I'm glad you're happy because I'm going to stake you again and put a grenade up your backside.
Oh, these are empty words. I know why. Because you have a prize and you cannot kill me.
Oh, cannot such a.
You kill me and the consequence from your inner circle will come down. The Justicers will not have this. They wish me to be prisoner. Believe me, you look it up.
They wish you to be prisoner.
You find out from them. Speak to your Archons and your Justicers. You tell them my name. They don't wish me dead. You have me alive. Much more valuable.
Boy, you're full of shit.
No, you are full of shit.
Hey, check this out. Bud Igon. And I carve his eye out. Left eye.
That is not good for me. I don't like it.
Would you like to make it two eyes out? Then you're going to answer his question now.
He heals up. He heals up his eye. Immediately. Can I get you guys to make perception alertness checks, please?
If he heals too fast, I'm staking him again.
He's healing pretty fast.
Yes, well, I'm staking him again.
He just got stabbed in the eye. Come on.
I got one. I suck.
You got one. Okay. Peter Wick's perception alertness for you is 3, 4, 5, 6. That is a very convenient number for this dice roller. Only has 60 10s that it can run at once. Oh, that was horrible.
Oh, I got 4.
You got 4. Okay, well, Barry, you got a 9 and a 6.
I got 3.
You got 3 ones. Okay, so obviously Wix is concentrating on, I don't know, the tone of his voice and the conversation, right? But who was it, Ray? You got 4 successes, you say?
2 10s.
2 10s. Okay.
Don't forget,
I got 3.
You got 3. Awesome. Okay, you guys notice that suddenly from his arms, these bone-like blades suddenly just go, and he rips the nylon straps that are holding him down, and they fall away like shreds, like silk. He begins to sit up.
I disappear.
By the time his hand reaches the table, it's become a claw.
Okay.
And he starts transforming into Zulu form again. He's
If I'm
turning.
not mistaken,
Yeah.
did we put a bomb?
That was a lie.
Oh, that was my fault. Sorry.
Okay, but I have the heavy machine gun. I disappeared, and I'm gonna shoot the hell out of him right up close.
All right. So you start just plastering into him. Now, that immediately breaks your obfuscate.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
I'm just gonna shoot the bugger up close.
all right. So his intention is to get in close to you, grab you using the superior strength of a Zuluid form to control your weapon and shoot your companions.
Don't forget he's been in talk form.
He has. Don't
I
forget,
use
he's
my
a
sword.
badass motherfucker too.
Yeah, but so am I. And I'm up close.
Yeah. Okay. He's
As long
like
as I convince myself of that, I'm happy.
right.
Okay, here we go.
I have my gun. I'm plastering.
Okay, so you're going to start
Like
shooting
desert.
Avery, Jesus Christ. Christina, you're starting to shoot. Aria, I meant to say Aria and I said Avery. Aria, roll your dex and firearms, please. Barry, I'm going to roll your dex and firearms. Anybody else shooting or attacking?
Yep. Can I put my Uzi right up against the back of his head and fire, or as close as I can get to it?
You can try. Yep, dex and firearms.
Okay, thank you, bud.
I guess I'm shooting too, since the whole squad's doing that.
All right. Try not to shoot each other.
5 successes.
5 successes. Okay, what are you firing, Aria?
I'm firing at his head.
With what?
A desert eagle.
A desert eagle. Ouch. 4, 5,
Yes.
6, 7 dice. 7 dice for you, Barry. So I'm going to have to roll 1 dice again. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus another 1. 5 successes. Nice. Okay, so we're looking at like many successes coming in from multiple different directions. All right, so between you put a bunch of bullets in it. What did you get, Ray, for your attack roll? Dex and firearms?
A strong 0.
A strong 0. Oh, okay.
He's behind the wood.
Are you behind the
window.
window? He's not behind the window. Is
Oh,
he?
I thought it was with,
I thought he was with the group.
everybody else.
He said he was with the group.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I was like, where everybody else is at.
Yeah. Okay, so Naria's got an Uzi at the back of his head, and that was what, 5 successes, sorry, Akil?
Yeah, I got 3.
You got 3. So that's 5, 10, 15, 13 successes altogether.
And my gun's got a belt on it.
All right.
Bullets, yeah.
Okay. He definitely, you guys have seriously injured him, and he kind of collapses off the side of the table, rolling away from you to take cover from the gunfire. He picks up the table in one hand to use it as a shield and covers himself as he crawls over to the door.
I will obfuscate and cover the door.
Okay, so you obfuscate and move to the door. Okay.
Yeah.
Aria?
Polarity. Get to the door.
Celerity to the door. Okay, you get to the door. He looks up at you.
Still fire.
He swings the table around to use as a shield.
Dodge.
So you're dodging the table? Okay, very good. You can make a dex and dodge check. In which case, I wasn't going to hit you with it, but I am now.
Oh,
Hey,
thanks.
Ross.
Yep.
When he turns towards the area, I'm gonna try to shoot him in the back of the head from behind still.
Okay. All right, make another dex and firearms. Barry, I'll make you a dex and firearms. You're a dex and firearms. See, I made you a
I'm gonna decimate the table. You might get staked by the wood.
It's a metal table.
Oh, what a pity.
Dex and
I
what?
got 3.
Firearms, I think. Oh, well, for you it was dodge, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Dex and firearms for Barry is 7 dice. I should have known that. So that's 6. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 1. 4 successes. Okay, so that's a hit. All right, so Barry, you plaster him. Akil, you're shooting from behind. With how many successes did you get there?
3 successes to the back of the head.
4, 5, 6, 7. Arya, you're dodging at this point, and DJ, are you doing anything?
Yeah. No, I'm just stand there and watch. Celerity.
Yep.
And that's 1 blood point, right? So
Yep.
minus that.
Yep.
And I try to take the shield he's using away from him.
Okay. So let's make a contested strength check. You're going to make a strength and athletics check, and I'm going to do the same.
I'm going to spend blood points. So.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. And I'll have... Wow, that wasn't very good. Okay.
4 successes.
4 successes. All right. He struggles to hold on to the shield as you rip it out of his hands, and now the bullets are just hitting him. He's trying to push his way to the door, but I think at this point he collapses into torpor.
Free steak.
Fresh steak? You're going to stake him again?
Yeah.
Okay, well, given that he's in torpor and he can't resist, he has, you can just stake him. All right.
All right, guys, I need your opinions. Wendy Wade and Philippe Bourgoud are going to come and get him at some point. And you too, my Lord Prince.
You know the prince is in the observation room.
Yeah. I'm thinking you can hear what I'm saying anyway. Why don't we get ready for them to come and get him? And let them come and get him. And then attack him.
You hear the prince's voice come over the intercom. I have a better idea. And the intercom comes off, click, and then the door, moments later, the door opens and the prince steps in with some guards. I propose that we make a big fuss about moving him somewhere. We put him in some kind of vehicle. Or at least we put something in a vehicle.
Good idea, and it keeps it well away from you. I wouldn't want you to get hurt.
Correct. I do not wish to have another bloodbath here at the Sears Tower.
Well, that's why you're the prince and I'm just your humble servant, Your Majesty. Right, we'll do that. We'll make a fuss about that, but we will make it look like he got put into something when he's really not there.
Very well. He raises his phone and pushes some buttons. Tap, tap, tap.
And my prince, can we make it 3 separate trucks so they go for all 3? They have to figure out which one he's in, even though he's not an Indian.
Al Capone, I want you to report immediately. A few minutes later, Capone comes in. Yeah, what is it? What's going on? Looks like you had some trouble in here. That ain't good. So, what's the deal? Well, Mr. Wicks here is proposing that we send 3 trucks. We make some deal of it. We are attempting to convey to the Sabat that we are moving our quarry to another location. Now, perhaps we will, perhaps we won't, but in any case, these 3 trucks, I suspect, we will want to fill with explosives.
Yes. And of course, we'll make sure they're within distance of each other.
Yes. So, where will these trucks be going?
Oh, well, we'll make a fuss about, and your security people will make a mistake and let some information get out about where they're headed, and that you've got special places to put him in these places.
Okay, look, before we get too ahead of ourselves, I think that maybe a little bit of planning could go amiss, you know.
That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, so, you know, I'm thinking that I got a couple of factory lots down in Gary. The prince looks at him like, really? he like, yeah, you know, small time. Nothing anyone needs to be concerned about. In any case, these places, they're basically, you know, abandoned. There's some place you can store some fucking trucks if you want.
Okay. Have they got cameras and stuff?
Well, you know, we can get that shit installed pretty fucking quickly.
Because Philippe Brigord can obfuscate.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. You know, I'm thinking they're gonna want to hit these trucks before they get to a place like, you know, some kind of a stronghold.
That's what I'm thinking too, but they're going to think that you've got it, because they know how intelligent you are. They're going to think you're way ahead of them.
But we got to make sure that they don't, you know, we got to fight them back. We got to make it look like we're trying.
Yeah.
Otherwise, then they won't buy it, you know.
I get it.
So that means there is always going to be a chance that the trucks are going to make it to the stronghold.
Yeah.
And they might follow them there.
Yeah.
So we got to be prepared either way for that shit. Yeah.
Okay.
I get you the trucks. I get you some security for each of the trucks. I can hook up the bombs if you want. That can be arranged. The rest of it, I think, as for the planning, you know, I'm around.
Okay.
He walks out.
Well, guys, you want to add anything?
Can we put a bomb in him?
Oh, we're not going to put him in the trucks. We're going to make
Where we
them.
go moving.
We're not moving him. We're leaving him right where he is.
Hey. Hey, she kind of leans up. I saw some. Just in case his stake effort comes out of his heart again, he can also do work with shadows. Do you think maybe we should like keep some bright lights on him so he can have shadows to help him out, just in case? I might be kind of paranoid here, but I mean, may as well think of all the possibilities, right?
Yeah.
I think that this room, and maybe not all of the lights are on right now, but this room does have some serious lighting up in the ceiling. You know, like a lighting array, like you would in a fucking surgery or
those kind of
hospital. Yeah.
Yes, but are there out of character? Are there shadows under the table he's on, though?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yes, there are. Yes, that's true.
That's what you're saying, like bathe him in light, because he can't do anything.
Right. That's fair. Okay.
That's a good suggestion. Excellent suggestion.
Thank you.
So,
The prince, his phone rings, and he looks down at it, and it seems to be a message of some sort. He looks at it, and he says, "We're going to receive a visitor.
Have you met our Primogen counselor, Khalid al-Hazarad?
I have a prince.
Of course, Wix has. Right.
Wix is like,
He's on his way here now. So the prince straightens himself up. Checks that his watch is on straight and the buckles and what have you. And a few moments
Straighten
later.
up.
Yeah. And then
Presentable.
the guards open the door, and the first thing that you hear is just this. And then this old bent-looking figure steps in a robe, like they just stepped out of the Dark Ages. And this dark figure, clearly Nosferatu from the damaged or diseased-looking hands that are holding this gnarled wooden staff. It looks a bit like a stake, by the way. Kind of shuffles in. Greetings. You are Minerva's shield, yes?
Yes, sir.
Good. You have done well, children. You have captured this Dmitri, this assassin. The world is applauding you now. The Camarilla, you are heroes of it. I understand that you have a plan to move this vampire, or not?
we were going to make it look like, my lord, we were going to make it look like we moved him, but we're not going to. I had another idea, though, if you will permit me.
Mr. Wicks, I too have an idea. I propose I take him to a secret location beneath the city where no one will find him.
You read my mind, my lord.
Great minds, they say. Puts his hand on your shoulder, Peter Wicks. Good. Then you agree. And the prince looks at him. He says, well, I suppose it would be a better idea than keeping him here. Here he just attracts more attention and provides an opportunity for escape. Yes, then I'll take him. I'll take him now, yes?
Yeah.
He looks at the rest of you, yeah, okay.
Yes, sir.
No objections. Good, I like this. He moves over to the corpse on the table and unstraps him, picks him up in two arms, and carries this Dmitri corpse out of the room. Good night, my children. He leaves.
My lord. Right, that solves that problem.
Well, I suppose there's no need for us to be here now. You should depart. Get to your business, these trucks. Coordinate with Al Capone.
Yes.
Finish this
By all
work.
means, Prince.
I want Wendy Wade and Philippe Rigaud dead.
And Wix is thinking in his head, oh yeah, sure, yep.
We will do our best.
But it's bad if we find him, we can't eat him, right?
No.
The prince turns to you. Oh, you don't know. There is a blood hunt on his head. If you find him, He's yours.
You see her eyes get like the size of silver dollars. Ooh. Okay.
And Peter's like, you know, he does a Spock eyelid thing, like,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Fascinating.
Fascinating.
All right, now we'll get with Capone.
All right. So you hook up with Capone again, maybe somewhere else now.
Yeah.
Where would you hook up with Capone? Where's-
Garage.
Sorry, what? Garage?
garage.
The garage. The garage. Which garage? Oh, the Sears Tower garage.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yes. Okay. Cool. All right. So you go down there and you hook up with Capone. Cool. Okay. So you got a plan. Don't all talk at once like you're ready. You know.
You've done this 1,000 times in your career. You've got to teach us what you do.
Okay. So you want to use three trucks, right? That's the plan.
Yep.
Now we got the trucks rigged up with the explosives now. That's happening. We got some guys on each of these trucks. We don't want to get them hurt. If we can avoid that, you know. We got a map route out to Gary. That's the route we're gonna take along here. He shows you on a map.
Okay.
Now the thing is that we got to get this information over to the bad guys. Now, how do we do that? That's my question to you. You know, because back in my day, you know, you make a phone call and you drop a hint here and there. You send someone to a bar with some rumors, you know. There's ways and means. I don't know how you think is going to work in this case.
They'll be watching the cameras.
Yeah. They'll be watching everything we do, I think.
I don't know. I would be careful that you don't prescribe too much fucking sentience to these guys. That's the bad. They're fucking animals.
Yeah, but they're smart animals.
Yeah. They
They
can't
did
be.
ambush us once before.
That's
when we
true.
were
But we got the
driving.
baddest bad guy in on ice now, right?
Yeah, we have.
So the threat is drastically reduced.
No, I don't agree with that. I don't think so. I
All
think
due
there's to be.
respect, I'm with her. I don't think so.
Hey,
I
thank
think he's just a distraction.
Okay, so what do you think is the distraction from?
I think when we made this move and we got him, that was to distract us so they could come in some other way. God knows what that way might be, but I think he's just a distraction, just to get us all rushing around, and they know we're going to move because they know you work quickly, I bet. Because I would have studied you if I was up against you.
Yeah. So what do you think they know?
I think they know about the warehouses. I think they already know where you might head if you were trying to hide something.
No, nobody knows about this warehouse. This is a whole new thing. I went to a lot of trouble.
Then they could be monitoring your computers. I know you've got someone who's really bright and really clever, but I bet you they've got just as brighter people.
You think anyone's better than Bobby the fucking Hurricane Weatherbottom?
Personally,
guy's
because
a
I'm a
genius.
genius, no, but you can never not think that way. Yo, you know this already. It's like teaching you to suck eggs, I know, but so if we take this route and we have these men and they put up enough of a fight, but the question is us, which ones of us go with which truck? Or should we forget 3 and just make it 1?
I don't know. I think 3 trucks is too much. You spread them out. If they attack 3 trucks, we don't have any way of defending that, and we're spread out too.
Okay, let's make it 1.
Keep it simple, right?
Yeah, keep it simple.
Okay, so my next question is when and where.
I
And
think
who?
you're right. You know, when you said they'll hit us before we get to the base, because then they've got less to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, on the other hand, there's the whole public thing, you know. They hit us on the road, then we got to deal with the masquerade, and maybe that's a good thing for them, because they don't have to worry about it. We do.
It's not their top priority. It's ours, but not theirs. So
Okay.
where's the busiest place on that route?
Okay, so we got basically here is the busiest place, you know, that leaving Chicago, leaving the loop, that whole zone.
Okay.
But there's a lot of people, and that's going to be a lot of mayhem, you know. Now, what I can suggest is that we get the cops to follow and box the truck at a distance of, like, you know, a block or something.
Okay.
So when the shit happens, we got guys ready on backup in fucking unmarked vans and shit, ready
Okay.
to swoop in any moment. We can put a chopper in the air, ready to swoop in at the last minute, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the one person, yeah, okay. All right,
You guys got a chopper, right?
we got a chopper, but our pilot's in Torval.
I can fly it.
There you go. You got a pilot.
Okay. All right, got a pilot. All right, I'm hoping, you know the many bridges that are in Chicago. Well, I'm hoping they hit us on a bridge, because then that will give us less mess to clean up.
Yeah, what do you think they're gonna do?
Oh, is they might hit us on a bridge where we're trapped. Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
that
say-
makes some sense.
If you've got people around certain bridges on our route hidden, then we won't be that trapped as they think we are.
Okay, so we're gonna let it be known that we're gonna move this guy by the South Bridge route.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they'll probably use boats as well. So if you're using boats, they probably will.
We're gonna close all the traffic down at the time of the attack.
That's right.
We gotta leave it open right up until the last minute, though.
Yeah. That's the hard
Otherwise,
part.
yeah, that's the hard part. We're gonna need somebody to spot this whole thing.
Mr. Helicopter will, hopefully.
Yeah, but you put a chopper too close, and they're not gonna. They're gonna think it's a trap, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. What about drones? You got drones?
Yeah, we got drones. We got drones, and yeah, we could use that.
Yeah. Put them in the sky.
Let me get weather bottom on this motherfucker, because the guy is a genius. He knows all of this stuff. I tell him what I want, and he makes it happen.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Give him a call. I gotta go and get these trucks. Well, there's one truck now, yeah, organized.
Yeah, there's one truck. Yeah.
I'm gonna bring it in down here, and we're gonna park it up by the elevator over there. Right?
All right.
Out of game. Tell me about this truck, because it has to currently fit into the Sears Towers underground car park. Unless it doesn't, in which case we'll think of another way.
Kenworth, I would say.
You're talking about like a big fuck off
Yeah,
trailer truck.
big fuck off truck.
Okay.
And seal it up like it's got something important in it.
So it looks like it's a container truck.
Yeah,
Why not a bait type of truck?
yeah,
Like an armored truck?
Yeah, like
yeah,
the
yeah,
ones.
yeah, because we put it in a special armoured truck.
Yeah, okay. You can do, that's totally doable. Secure Corp
And
owns
then
multiple.
we'll also put a coffin in it with a body.
Okay, whose body's in it?
So if they get the coffin will explode.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, do you want to be the body?
No, thank you.
Okay. Do we know whose
Hang on.
body's in it or not?
Hang on. No, we'll use the dummy. Use the dummy. Hang on. No, they picked me easy. I was thinking I could change into him and lay in the coffin. Risky.
Very risky.
What do you think? Then we could let them get away with me, and you could. No, they might figure that he's tracked anyway.
You don't want them to get their hands on you. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, I agree, Mr. Capone.
Yeah.
I agree.
think
It's
that
just
would
an
be a
idea
good
that went into
idea.
my head.
You know, I mean, if you wanted to be in the truck instead of a bomb, it could save a lot of casualties and headache for the masquerade. But it's a lot more danger, you know.
Yeah, no, I get you. I fought them both before, and that was hard. I nearly didn't make it.
So here's my next question for you. Let's say you're Wendy Wade or you're Philippe Brigard and you know about this truck is going to hit this crossing. It's on its way to Gary. You think it's got your guy on board. So you send your people to do this job because you sure as fuck ain't going to do it yourself, right? Okay, so they're probably going to send people to do this and we're going to blow them up. That's the plan.
Well, he seems to have this habit where when he got us the first time, it seemed like his people were having trouble with the job. And then him and Wendy Wade showed up to take us out. Now, I'm hoping that they do the same thing again.
Okay, so look, before we put out this fucking APB to the neighborhood saying that we're gonna do this truck business, we should put a whole crew in a nearby vicinity, ready to jump out, ready to fucking. These need to be like vampire level SWAT trained motherfuckers.
That's exactly what we need. But we personally don't have enough people.
I got a lot of people tied up all over the town right now doing all kinds of shit for the prince. I can pull some of them off. I'm going to have to ask someone like Tyler. Unless you want to do it. Because, Tyler, she and I, we go way back. We're friends. But, she lost a little bet a little while ago and she's kind of still smarting over that. It's not her fault. Bruise jaw,
Okay. Aria, how many men have you got?
She's got about 8.
How many?
About 8.
8?
Yeah.
I got 8 left.
8. I think.
No, I got another 10 guys for the truck.
What about DJ, your sire? How many men has he got left?
I have no idea.
Ring him up, ask him.
I start calling Kevin.
All right. DJ, motherfucker, what the hell's going on with you? Where the hell you at, boy?
I'm in the garage, you know.
The
You're,
garage. You in a
yeah.
garage? What the fuck are you doing in the garage, man?
Well, your favorite person wanted me to call you. Uh,
Beyonce.
no, Peter Witz.
Peter. Damn. Okay. Peter Wicks want to talk to me.
Yeah. He wants to know how many men you still have.
Well, that's a very private question. I can't answer that on the telephone. Put that motherfucker on.
I put it on speaker, and
Peter Wicks, can you hear me?
I can hear you, and so can Mr. Capone and the rest of us. So
Oh, we got Capone on the line. Hey, motherfucker. Cool. Okay, so you want to know how many boys I got?
yeah,
What you all doing with my boys?
I want to station them in certain areas, getting ready for a Sabat attack.
Of course you do. You want to use my kids as cannon fodder. That's always the way. My people getting taken out, used as cannon fodder, being slain like fucking... He goes on.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm just as much Kevin Potter as they are, believe me.
Oh, don't you worry, kid. We're all cannon fodder when it comes to this. Okay, how many boys do you looking for?
Well, we need these, and I tell them the areas
Yeah.
and what they're like and what they will have to do, basically. Because I've already talked over it with Capone, so
Okay.
I tell them that we'll need them in these areas to block off this area and that area and so forth and so on.
So, give me as much detail about your plan as possible. Kevin will lend you some people.
Okay, all right. I want him to help, depending on how many bridges there are that we have to cross.
Right.
Okay.
Multiple.
I want those to be surrounded if something happens. Somebody ready to, because we don't know which bridge they might hit us at. They might hit us at all of them.
Capone says to you, Wicks, we can't do it that way. We don't have enough people for that. We can't stretch out across like 9 fucking bridges. That's too much. We got to make sure that they hit us at one bridge. We got to make absolutely sure that's the place they strike. We got to make a honeypot.
Okay.
You have to produce
Flat tire?
Yeah, flat tire. You got to make a weak link.
Okay.
But you got to make sure that they know about it in advance. I mean, the trouble with the flat tire that could happen after they attacked you. They might attack you before the flat tire, so that doesn't help.
Okay.
It's a good ruse, but it doesn't guarantee that they're going to hit us at a particular location. They could hit us before then. So we need to make them know that this location is the best place to hit us, because that's the location where we got the lowest defense.
Okay.
Instructions.
Which bridge would give us the lowest defense?
Well, the problem I see is that all of the bridges is to kind of work in our favor, you know. Unless, I don't know, maybe there is an opportunity somehow.
What about one under construction?
How does this help us?
They stop the vehicles on construction. They stop them and then wave you through as they're working.
Okay.
So it's the only bridge where we're coming in a straight line, where we're a beautiful open target to them.
Exactly. And we just exchange the construction workers with our men.
We could also put cops on the other bridges so that they are a little bit less inclined to use them.
Okay, that sounds good too. Yeah, Let's go that way then.
You got any other ideas you want to throw at this before we get started? Because time is ticking.
Okay. Oh, we got the helicopter. Let's give him police helicopter.
All right, Arya. Oh, not Arya. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, so Capone says to you, the cops, they got a chopper, they can fly it, we can tell them what to do.
Okay, cool.
You want to put a pilot in there, that's your business, but, you know, my feelings on helicopters. You're sitting on 10 tons of goddamn fireball.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So we'll choose the bridge. That bridge there, we'll do it.
All right. So
Okay.
tell me about this bridge.
Quick question: is
Yeah.
Kevin Jackson still on the phone?
Sure. Yeah, okay.
I'm just holding it up. That's why I was asking.
All right. Sorry.
No, I want him listening in anyway. Okay.
You can-
Because
Yeah.
that one definitely goes over the water. That bridge definitely goes over the water, doesn't
It's perhaps the longest bridge, maybe?
it? Okay. All right. We'll choose that one.
All right.
All right. The longest bridge.
That could be the name of the episode, The Longest Bridge.
And, like, that's when the SWAT team will come in, because we need somebody to catch, what's his name? Obfuscate. What's he called again?
Philippe Rigaud?
Philippe.
Philippe.
Yeah. And for all we know, she is the same thing. But we know she deals in shadows as well. We know that much about her because she hit me with those things. So we've got to rig up lights somewhere just in case they do show up.
That's the thing about construction at night. They use lights.
Yeah, good idea. All right, let's get the plan into going then.
All
right.
Mr. Capone, you approve?
Yeah, I guess that works. And Kevin Jackson, he's like, okay, but I got one last question. Where do you want my boys? I tell you what, I'm going to send you 20 guys. You're going to look after them. Keep them alive. DJ, you there?
Yeah.
You're going to be my boy on the ground, right?
I mean, yeah. I'm always there.
You're going to keep these boys in order. You're going to keep them doing what's right.
Oh, so are you saying I'm in charge of the 20 people you're sending?
That's right, kid. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I have experience leading a team, but
Good. You're going to put it to good use now because you're going to be leading these motherfuckers into their goddamn last rites.
Okay. We shoot basketballs, not guns, but hey.
Well, say your
I'll try.
prayers, motherfucker, because it's time.
You're playing in the big game now, TJ. You're playing in the big game. Okay.
I got a question.
Who's it
Am I
for?
still going to be flying the helicopter?
Yes, you're still going to be flying. I know that
Are you,
the,
you
person, the person that owns it is in Torport. Go and find Jimmy and ask him if you can if the helicopter's ready first.
okay? Vincenzi's here, by the way. He's sitting in a car, waiting
Okay.
for your instructions. So is Allison. In fact, Vincenzi and Allison are in the same car. Why not? Talking smack.
Okay. Right. We'll go out to the
All right, so Akil, I guess you get in a vehicle and you are driven out to the airfield where the chopper is. Now, Jimmy. Okay, so all right, so you arrive there and Jimmy's there and he's looking around and he's like, Hi. Have we met before? You seem real familiar. I'm not sure. Have I met you before?
I don't know. Have you?
Yeah, I don't know. So I was told to expect somebody called Akil. Is that you?
That's me. Yep.
So you're going to be the pilot. Okay, cool. Well, come over here. We'll get you in your flight suit. And at this point, now here's the thing. The thing about your merit is it allows you to fly shit, right? Or gives really high rolls for piloting stuff, generally. Is that right?
I don't have a merit. I just took a bunch of dots and drive.
Oh, a bunch of dots and drive.
Yeah. Her backstory is she was a pilot and a driver guy for gang.
But she was a pilot.
Yeah, they actually broke in one time and she flew a chopper. Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So very quickly you start to establish between you and Jimmy that you don't know the first thing about protocols. You know how to steal a chopper and even fly a chopper, but you don't know anything about radio protocols, safety protocols, landing protocols, FDA protocols, or what are they called? The FAA, all that stuff.
So I'll ask Jimmy. Hey, can you handle all the official stuff so I can concentrate on flying the damn thing?
Well, I can try. Okay.
I have faith in you. We got this. I pat him on the shoulder.
Can you make a charisma and empathy check?
Oh, Christ. Okay, this will be funny. I botched.
All right. Sorry, not Chase, but Jimmy says to you, I just gotta have to make a phone call. I'll be right back. You can just wait here if you want. That's the chopper
where you
hangar
going?
through there. Oh, I gotta make a phone call. I'll be right back. The chopper's just through there if you
Okay.
want to have a look.
All right, and I'll go back and I'll start kind of familiarizing myself with it. Like, oh, here's this, and here's the stick, and here's the button designer where this is.
Right.
Doing things like that.
Yep.
Like a pre-flight check.
Yep. There's a couple of people walking around tightening up bolts and things as you approach in your flight suit now. Barry, Wix, you get a call.
Me?
Yeah.
Wix, yes.
I got given this number for Minerva's Shield. Are you the guy to talk
I'm the
to?
guy, Jimmy.
So
It's me, Wix.
you guys send me a pilot, but I'm a little bit concerned.
In what way?
Well, I don't know if they can fly. That's the main thing, and also they don't know anything about like FAA regulations and shit like that. I mean, we are gonna cause all kinds of shit if we do this.
Is there any way we can get around the technical side
I
of
mean,
things?
I can go with her in the chopper. That's if she can fly. I don't know that she can. That's the thing. I mean, do we have a chance to test this sometime?
No, we don't. This is like a to the moment thing.
Okay, so you reckon she can fly? Is that the case?
That's what I'm told.
Okay, well then we do it and we see. And if this fucks up, well, don't blame me. I told you.
Okay, you had to. Have you got any? No, you haven't got any weapons on that thing, have you?
On the chopper,
Yeah.
we can stick some in there.
Okay. Stick some
But
in there.
we're gonna need gunners to shoot. You know that I can mount a gun. It took me about 15 minutes to get that set up. It's one of the first things I did.
Aria,
Yes.
do your people know how to shoot a gun from a helicopter?
Yeah.
Send two of them over to Jimmy's, will you? This is the address. Send them over now.
Okay.
Thank you.
All
We
right.
got 2 guys on their way now.
All right. Cool. All right. So they get there. Arya, Jimmy comes out and he's like, "Okay, well, I guess we're good to go. You're gonna fly the chopper. You're gonna have a couple of gunners with you in the back."
Cool.
Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. Now let's just do a quick pre-flight test, huh? And Jimmy at this point is kind of evaluating you. He wants to know if you can do this. So he's kind of trying to talk to you into a pre-flight test. Do you want to give it a go? Do you want to make a check to see how well it goes?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So let's say wits and drive.
All right. Can I roll it? There we go. That would be
1, 2, 3, 4. 4
Yep.
successes. Where did Christina go all of a sudden? Everything went pop. Oh, there we go. You're back. And now everyone's
back.
changed positions. I have to switch you guys around.
Sorry,
That's
I froze.
Akil. Michael's supposed to be down there. What the? That's right. Okay, that looks right. All right. Okay, so you got 4 successes. All right, so your pre-flight test actually goes quite well. Excellent. Cool. So the electrics are all on, and you've kind of, done all the basic things. The fuel's being pumped, and they're filling the tanks up at the moment, and you're going through the systems and making sure.
I'll also, while I'm doing it, I started watching a complicated explanation of how the flying works, the pilots, and how you work with this. Basically, she's explaining how to fly, but the player has no freaking clue at all how to do it out of here.
Right. Okay. And she's probably explaining it in really weird lay terms too, instead of like the terms that you would learn at flight school. She's like, so you got to make the chopper kind of do like this, and it goes sideways, and it's like, no, that's a yaw. That's got a name. There's a name for that maneuver. Okay. All right. So Jimmy seems a bit nervous about this, but he's going along with it nonetheless. The 2 guys turn up, and they get in the chopper, and they load on the guns and mounts and stuff and click that off. They get the chopper out onto the field so it's ready to take off, and you're sitting in it there with the blades spinning, ready, waiting for a call to say, go here and do this. Okay?
Yep.
Meanwhile, Arya, DJ, and Wix, what are you cats doing?
Well, don't I have to meet up with the 20 guys?
Yes, so how do you want to arrange that?
What bridge are we going to again?
We're going to call it the South Side Bridge because I'm too lazy to look up a bridge.
There's a lot of bridges in this talk.
Yeah. Okay, all right, I'll look up a fucking bridge. Make me do it. All right. All right.
Is it a movable bridge or a regular bridge?
Well, seeing as you're making me choose one from Google Maps, I'll tell you in a minute.
That was the whole plan we had for like 30 minutes, was attacking from a bridge.
Yeah. Well, you guys can also look up Google Maps.
Oh, you want me to give you a bridge? I can give you a bridge.
You can if you want to.
Let's do the... Damn, I just had it. Disable?
Disable bridge.
Yeah, you see it.
Oh, okay. That does head north instead of south. Where is the Sears Tower? There's the Art Institute. But for the sake of fun and convenience, we could just say it's the disabled bridge.
Yeah, is it movable? I can't really tell.
It says it's a historic drawbridge with decorative work. It's a very precious bridge. It's a historical icon to the city.
That we're gonna blow up, maybe not.
Right? There's a...
if it's a drawbridge, it'd be the perfect place for them to have.
It's also in the middle of the city, to be fair. It's not, and it's not actually on the way to Gary. So, like, if we were to take the geography literally, it wouldn't work.
So let's pick another bridge then.
Yeah.
Well, like a movable bridge.
Anyone heading to Gary,
Yeah, movable bridge might work, yeah.
going in that direction. What is a movable bridge?
So when the boats go under, it opens up.
They lift up.
Okay. No, that'd be perfect because they could get a wonderful attack.
Okay.
And it can be up with workers.
Right, so you can have a movable bridge that can open up. You can control when it opens up because you have control through the cops, through Loden. And you're also going to have a work crew on that road. Capone says to you, you know, why don't we put the work crew, like 100 meters, 100 yards back from the bridge, so we box them. We box them in.
I think that's a good idea.
So you go through the work crew, and then you got to stop for the bridge. You can't go back. You can't go forward. There's nowhere to go.
Okay. With a bit of luck, they hit a scene. With a bit of luck.
Yeah.
Oh, and Mr. Capone, I mean no offence, but I don't trust these buggers. Shore up your lot with the prince, because it'd be a perfect time for them to hit the prince as well. Thinking you were in this lot.
He turns to
They
you.
might think that you're taking it there.
I'm gonna move the prince out of the tower. I think it's too dangerous here now.
Okay. Okay, good. All right.
I need to get that done. You guys can deal with all of this bridge business.
Yeah.
Good.
I'll deal with it.
Okay, so he fucks off and takes the prince to an undisclosed location. He's available by phone.
Okay.
Right, so Akil is in the chopper waiting. The truck is here and it's loaded with explosives. Now, what I need to know now is how do you drop what information where?
Get with the bottom to put it on the dark web.
Oh, okay.
That's it through the dark web.
That's clever. Okay, I like that idea. Does anyone have anything else about the specifics of the information? That answers the how and the who, but the what?
Basically, let slip the map that we have made.
The map, right, with like specific indicators about the bridge.
Yeah.
Maybe a note on that about some kind of vulnerability.
And then
Work crew.
The work crew, yeah.
The work crew and stuff like that. And we're going that way because nobody would think of that way. And then get with the bottom to hurriedly try to get rid of the information.
Okay.
But not succeed, so they think he's trying to get rid of the mistake.
Like he's trying to cover up a mistake.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to make a check for Bobby Weatherbottom to see how well he does at this.
Oh, please, Bobby. Once in your life. Gee, I'd give up one of my willpowers for it.
Oof. Okay. Den Mama. Hello, Den Mama. That is, I know Den Mama, I think. Pretty sure I do. That's who I think it is. Anyway, okay, so he rolled some dice, and I have an answer for that, so that's good. So moving ahead, you guys, who's driving the truck?
Not me. I'm gonna have my trike,
Oh, you're going to be on your trike, okay.
and I'll go in front of the truck.
Okay, so the trike is in front of the truck. How far in front?
100 meters?
Okay. So a little way.
Mm.
Okay.
I'm giving them the opportunity, and I've got the gun that I had before all loaded up and ready.
On the trike.
Yeah,
All right. Very good. And covered up nicely, presumably.
yes, they're all wrapped up and ready to go.
Right. Looks like you're moving somebody's carpet.
Yeah,
All rolled up.
yeah.
Okay, cool. In the middle of the night, I was moving some carpet.
And I've taken a couple of Desert Eagles just in case the world goes crazy.
Right. Okay. Anything else anybody wants to have on them or with them or such?
Desert Eagle, my grenades.
Grenades. Okay. Yep.
A gun and a knife.
Gun and a knife.
Nice.
What kind of gun are you
Steak,
carrying,
can't
DJ?
forget the steaks.
Steaks.
Yep, steak. Yeah.
Okay. All right. What sort of gun is DJ packing?
244s like last time.
Okay. Cool. All right. 244.
Cowboy style.
Cowboy style.
Yeah.
You got
Desert
holsters for
Eagles.
them? You got holsters, or they're
No.
just down the back of your pants?
Yeah, gangster style with the.
Okay. That makes sense. All right.
Okay, and the lights, the workers have lights, special lights that they've hidden in the little tents that they
Okay.
have that are very bright,
Okay.
if you get my meaning. Mm.
All right. Okay. And they're
Got
on.
my
They're on.
vest on.
These workers are pretty much civil servants who have been given instructions that, on the word, they are to light up the street.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then get the flock out of there.
Okay. Get the
Yeah.
flock out. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool bananas. Very good.
Is there any place we could, have we got enough men to at least put two snipers up on
Yes.
a roof or two?
Yes.
We'll do that as well.
Okay. Snipers in position.
With cameras, so that if somebody escapes, they can pick them off.
All right. Now, Bobby Weatherbottom tells you that he has scheduled this track. That he's dumped the info on the internet, but he left a message with it, basically saying that it would happen in about an hour. So you have an
Okay.
hour to do this.
Okay. With that body, we'll set up our armor that can be under our clothes as much as possible.
Okay. So you're wearing armor. Okay.
Yeah. They can be
Armor,
under,
technical vest,
Okay.
yeah.
grenades, extra bullets, extra clips.
Yeah. We've
Alright.
got some grenades and incendiary grenades, so
Sticks.
yeah.
All right. Cool. And it's an armored
Hey,
vehicle.
Rod.
Yeah.
The only thing Akil's gonna do before she starts to fly is her
Right.
usual thing she does, or when she's gonna be in a new vehicle before she starts, she'll use her heightened sense of aspects, kind of just lay her hands on the vehicle, kind of like with the different buttons and whatnot, and the shifts and the levers, just to kind of get a feel for the vibe of the machine.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Why don't you make a perception and occult check?
Wow. Okay. Yeah. No, I botched that. FNL.
Oh dear. Okay, that's all right. So you're getting some weird vibes off this chopper.
Okay.
Um,
I kind of frown.
what level Auspex do you have?
2.
2. Okay. You can have an experience point towards Auspex though.
thank you.
Okay, cool. So the hour passes. Anything else you want to do?
Can we ask Capone, it's probably too late now, but
You can try.
ask Capone if we can borrow a night camera,
Yeah.
the helicopter.
Yeah.
That
It's,
should be on the
I
helicopter.
was going to say it's equipped already. Yeah.
Okay, that's all right. Then thank you.
Okay. Cool.
Any last minute requests?
Could we just win this now and all be happy?
All right. Go.
Go to night vision goggles.
All right.
Yeah.
What
We got all
vehicles?
that.
So Wix is on his bike, his trike, out the front, 100 meters out the front. He's got his machine gun. Aria, where are you in the convoy? Or are you on a rooftop or something?
I'll be on the rooftop with Ellison.
Okay. All right. DJ? Are you in a vehicle
I
in
am.
the convoy?
I don't know. I'm supposed to be with like 20 people. I don't know if
Right.
I'm gonna meet the 20 people.
Okay, so
or...
yeah, right. So let's organize that. So they turn up in a bunch of 4x4s at the Sears Tower. And this fucking gang of gangsters are hanging out in the underground car park as their various vehicles pull in. Kevin Jackson's with them. He gets out. He's like, he throws you the keys to the vehicle that he just got out of, DJ. And he goes, there you go, it's all yours. This is Tyrone, and he starts naming various people in the group, and tells you, these 4 guys here are the main leaders that you're going to deal with, and they will tell the others what to do. So
he does know that DJ's 19, right?
he doesn't give a fuck.
He does.
You're a vampire now. You have to deal with it.
I'm like, damn, alright. That's what he's thinking right now, man. I'm 19.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'll start following the rest of the group.
Okay. So they're gonna get in their vehicles if they're not otherwise instructed to do anything, and just follow. So you've probably got 6 fairly conspicuous looking 4x4s, like
Should we
SUVs.
pre-plan?
You want to plan around that?
Let me see. Like hide them near the bridge somewhere.
Yep, you can do
Yeah.
that. Okay. So you're going to take them out and hide them near the bridge. DJ, seeing as you're in charge of hiding them, can you make a wits and stealth check for me, please?
Oh. I thought I was gonna do leadership. Let me see. What happened to my fucking?
Well, you can do wits and leadership if you want.
Let's see. Why did it kick me out?
Doesn't like you.
Alright.
It says it kicks you out, but then you're still in the world, because that's what mine said.
You've been through all the planning with all of us, haven't you, DJ?
My head hurts, but yeah, most of it.
You know that we're going, then you would know that we're going to need some builders that are roadwork people that are armed to replace the ones that are going to bugger off.
Does Kevin? Are these gangsters gonna do that?
If you tell them to.
Yeah.
Oh, to dress up as people?
If you tell them to, yeah.
Yep, some of them to dress as people.
Okay.
I say 5.
All right.
10 is hiding.
10 hiding, 5 dressed up. Yep, that leaves 5.
Alright, and 5 is in the car waiting for, just in case something happens. I don't know if it's 2 cars or 1 car, or 5 people fit in one.
Yeah, you could fit 5 people in an SUV.
Yeah. And don't forget, we're near water
Yeah.
as well, because the bad guys could escape by water.
Capone has organised for there to be a police boat on the water within about a minute's kind of travel time.
Okay.
Far enough
Two?
away that it won't be seen. Two?
Two successes, by the way.
Two successes, okay. Alright, cool.
Well done.
Alright, so the vehicle leaves the Sears Tower. And Barry, you're out the front. Aria, you're already on location. Akil, you get the instruction to go, go, go.
All right.
So, you want to make a Dex and Drive check for us, please?
We've
I
all
am
got
spinning
headsets.
Yep. I'm spinning a blood for Dex.
Okay.
And I just bring part of the rolls. There we go. 1, 2, 3.
3 successes. Okay. Well, you know, you take off. It's all right. It's not your best work, but it's good enough. Now I need you to make an intelligence and survival check, because you have to figure out where the fuck you're going. It might be intelligence and technology, actually.
I would want to do technology if I could pick, but it's up to you.
Yeah, make it technology.
Hi, bots. That's it.
Oh, okay. So you start flying off, and you hear Jimmy over the radio. Arkeel, can you hear me? Arkeel, come in.
Yeah, which way am I supposed to go?
Where the
Nobody
fuck
told
are
me,
you
like,
going? You were supposed to be going to blah 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 blah. He explains it. He's like,
Oh yeah, which way is that?
oh my god, we're gonna die. Fuck. Okay.
We're not. Go in the right direction, dude. I got this.
Okay, I need you to turn the chopper around about
I'm on
90,
it.
90 degrees to the other way, goddammit. Yes.
Alright, and she does it. Alright.
Okay,
the
now-
problem is I ain't listening to no AC/DC. That's why I'm having trouble here.
No, don't put any goddamn music on. I won't be able to hear you.
Okay.
Look in front of you, and can you see there's you can see the Sears Tower, right?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so now you want to fly about halfway forward to where you can see the Sears Tower, and then you should see that there's the Chicago River, and you look down there. That's the bridge.
Jimmy, I like you. You're gonna be my new friend, and I start going that way.
Okay. So he's going to talk you through all of the navigating. All right.
Jimmy's going to kick my ass when I come out of Torval. He's really going to kick
Yeah,
my butt.
he is. That's definitely true. Okay, so the chopper is now in the vicinity. You guys are in the vicinity. The vehicles are hidden and parked. The individuals that are on rooftops with their guns and their bang sticks are ready to go. Wix, you get to the workers. So you see all the workers there. And you slow down, and there's a workman that steps out in front of you with a sign that says, stop.
And we do.
And so you all kind of come to a stop. Then you see the bridge in front of you starts rising right on cue, as the workmen let you through, and you're able to move the whole convoy up to where the bridge is, and the bridge is now sort of sticking upright because it's stopped, right?
Yeah.
So no one can cross. So the truck is now idling in the rain in front of the bridge. Everything's quite bright. There's a lot of car lights and traffic lights because this is still quite near the center of the city at this point. And the bridge is up, the vehicle's idling, you guys are all waiting for something to happen.
And,
And the bridge starts, like, it's sitting there for an extremely long time. and you get a call from Capone to Wix. Wix, is this goddamn thing gonna happen? What's happening here? I don't see any action.
Start bringing the bridge down.
Okay, so he passes on the message for the bridge to come down. And the bridge begins to lower.
And I say in my head, in my radio, what took that so long to come down? Damn it, that makes me nervous. And as it comes down,
Well, they were holding it there because they wanted to give you guys.
No. I'm
Mm.
saying this just in case they're on our radio frequency.
Oh, okay.
So they think that I'm annoyed because the bridge didn't come down.
Got you.
Fuck that damn thing. Fuck it.
Okay, that's fair. Can I get perception alertness checks from everybody, please? Barry, you get a 10, 9, 6, 6, and an 8. That is very high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. 1,
I just got 2.
Okay, not so bad. But you're also in a helicopter, so it's harder for you.
Boy.
Two.
2 successes. Okay. Ray. Where is Ray? Like, literally, where is he? Is he in one of the tents with the guys, or is he...
See, this is what gets my head so fucked up, is trying to imagine everything and where's the best place to be.
Right.
Let me see. Well, what's the best place to be?
Well, there are a number of options. You could be on the roof with Arya, or you could be in the tent with those guys, or you could be hiding in a car along the side of the road, or you could be in a shop, inside of a shop, behind a window.
I'm gonna be with my men. Goodlear's always with their men, so...
Right. So you're in one of the vehicles then, perhaps?
Yeah, the vehicle that was on standby, I'm with them.
That
In
makes
case
sense.
something happens.
Okay, did you make a perception alertness check?
No, wait, no. Strong 1.
A strong 1, okay. Well, you just notice a motorcycle goes past and it's quite loud. The others, Arya in particular and Barry, you notice that there's the sound of motorcycles approaching from different directions. They're quite loud. And at that point...
Signal is heads up.
Okay, so heads up.
Yeah.
4 motorcycles come careening into this space, driving over the sidewalks between the traffic. They immediately head directly for the armored car. As the first bike goes past the front of the armored car, they start shooting at the tires. They circle the armored car at this point. The occupants of the armored car, the drivers, the Securicorp drivers, they start getting out, and these guys just execute them.
Start shooting at them.
You start shooting? Okay, so Dex and
Start
fires.
shooting at them.
Barry, what are you doing? You're watching this from 100 meters away, up by the bridge. You've got the bridge right in front of you.
Yeah. I turn the bike around and I head back to where because that's what I do. That's what they've been putting me to do. So
Right. As you turn the bike around and you start trying to navigate between the traffic and the cars and what have you, it is a 3-wheeler, so it's a bit bigger than the average bike. It's a bit harder to get through. And you have to drive over various obstacles like the curb and stuff. You see people getting out of their cars, screaming and yelling and running, and a couple of people take out their phones and start trying to record shit.
Okay. All right. We
Ray, get some of your men to get those phones.
Or some of my men. Or...
All right.
Yeah, some.
And get those people out of the way.
Okay, so the workers come out from the tents. And they start shooing people off the road and snatching phones off anybody that's recording anything. At the same time as that's going on, these 4 cyclists who have each come in, you realize that each bike has 2 individuals on it, and they get off and they move around to the back of the vehicle and start trying to cut it open with power tools.
Okay.
You've seen this before, kind of.
Yeah.
I got 2 successes.
So you're seeing sparks. Okay, so 2 successes. All right, so you clip the guy that's got the power tool who's trying to cut into the back of the truck, if that works for you.
I'm going to try again.
Yes, Michael.
I'm going to tell the gunner to fire on the people that are doing that, and I'm going to try to bring the chopper down low enough so they can fire.
All right, so you can make a dex and drive check for the chopper.
I'm going to fire again.
All right. As you go to fire again, Christina, the guy next to the guy that's got the power tool, he drops down to his knee and starts looking for the sniper. He's got a rifle.
Duck down.
You duck down.
Duck down.
Okay. Do you want to make a dex and stealth check?
Yeah,
I got 6, Russ.
You got 6. Okay, very good. So it's time for some gunnery. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, could have been better. Okay, but it's definitely tearing up the road. The guns from the chopper suddenly roar to life, and bullets start flying at high velocity, smashing the street all around the armored vehicle. Somebody dies, but you're not sure who it is. And you hear yelling and screaming now. You can also hear alarms going off and sirens in the distance. And of course, there's a chopper that's flying quite low with a fucking machine gun pouring ammunition out of it. So everything is very loud. DJ, what do you want to do? Hide.
Nah. My head hurts like a fucking. Our recommendation?
Recommendation from Aria?
Yeah. She was telling me what to do on the mic before.
She is your mentor.
Yeah, that's why I
Yeah,
went to
bring
her.
your men out slowly and start surrounding them.
And that's what I would do.
All right. So they start shooting. You guys start shooting. Everybody's shooting. Doesn't take long before these 2, 4, 6, 8 individuals are taken down. All right.
Okay.
Capone comes over the headset. What's going on?
Someone just tried to hit us.
What happened?
We got him.
You still got the
We got
truck?
We still got the truck.
Do we continue the route?
We'll continue the route.
All right. Lower the drawbridge. And the bridge starts coming down. All right.
All right.
Presumably,
We get,
Peter, do you move back to the front position?
yeah. We get
Okay.
everybody moving.
You hear the cops closing in around that location that you're leaving now, and you guys start moving forward across the bridge.
Yeah.
We'll come off the rooftop and get in our vehicle and start following from
Okay.
behind.
All right. It takes a couple of minutes for everyone to get their shit together after the gunfight, and bodies are being dragged off the street and what have you. Phones have been collected and put in a bag by Ray's guys, DJ's guys. So DJ, you have a bag of phones.
I was gonna ask, none of my men got hurt, right?
Couple of them might have got clipped by some gunfire, but not too severely.
How many?
3 of them.
Your number? 3 of them?
Yeah.
Just clip.
I went from a
Alright.
couple to 3.
I'll tell them the 3 to go home.
Okay. All right. So they get taken off to medical care, basically. Okay. Cool. So what are you guys doing now, given that the truck is moving forward and Barry's at the front on his bike? Obviously, the chopper can just fly, so that's fine. Aria, you've gone down from the rooftop to do what?
Get in one of our reinforced trucks.
All right, probably
And
one
just-
of Ray's vehicles at this point. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say you get in with
Follow
Ray. That would
behind.
make sense if you and Ray were in a vehicle together.
Yeah.
Can we do that? All right. That helps me. Cool. Okay, so you guys start following, and you're heading across the bridge. Can I get a perception alertness check from everyone?
3.
3. Nice. Barry, you get
3.
1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4 successes for Barry.
Just 2 for me.
2 for you. Okay. Well, here's the thing. You see a flashing light as you're crossing the bridge. Coming from the right-hand side of the bridge. It lights up the water, it lights up the bridge, it lights up everything. And then the bridge goes and rocks. And you can hear these awful sounds of the girders being torn apart. And you feel the vehicles that you're on begin to fall. They fall about 10, 20 feet and then stop. And then you can feel the bridge rocking. And you can hear the sounds of twisting steel and metal cables snapping. You're in the helicopter, what's your face? Akil. So you've seen a rocket strike come from a boat.
I'm going to get on the headset. That came from a boat over here. I'm going to go shoot the motherfucker.
All right. Can you get a Dex and piloting roll for me, please?
Most certainly.
Now, is the bridge full lane?
The bridge is dangling by a few threads.
So we got
I
to
got
get everybody off the bridge.
Okay. What'd you get
And
there?
the coffin.
4.
Can we back up off the bridge?
The bridge, where you are on the bridge, has kind of collapsed 20 feet. And there's 2 sections that have broken, and you're in the middle section that has fallen. So there's no backing off, and there's no going forward. You realize as you're looking around and
we're
trying to...
kind of stuck.
You're stuck. Akil, yes, you move the chopper into position. The gunner fires with 10, 6, 7, 8, 10. That looks pretty good. That boat looks well fucked up. It was just a jet boat. And you see a police patrol boat coming around the corner too, and then you see more gunfire being exchanged on the water below. DJ.
I will.
Yeah?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
DJ, so you're in a vehicle with Arya and some guys, and the vehicle has just fallen like 15, 20 feet. You're hearing all of this shit going on. You're not hurt at this point, but you're probably like quite surprised, I expect.
Everybody else is alright?
You call out well, everybody in the vehicle that you're in is mostly okay. There's a few bumps and bruises.
Okay.
And your guys are like, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here.
I ordered them to start shooting the boat, because I'm pretty sure I heard Akil say that.
Okay, so they get out of the vehicle.
And start shooting.
Okay, so when you get out of the vehicle, you realize that you're on this section of bridge that's kind of swinging on a few cables. And they go over to the side of the bridge and they start firing at the boat from there.
It tilts.
Huh?
Does it tilt?
It does. It does. In fact, you see some of the vehicles start sort of skidding across the surface of the bridge towards you.
Everybody stay in the middle.
Okay, so you try and get everyone to stay in the middle? All right. Barry, what are you doing? You're at the front.
All right. So what do I see from my vantage point?
Okay, so right in front of you there's a big gap in the bridge, and a bunch of tangled cables hanging in front of you up to the section of the bridge above you that's snapped, that you've fallen from. So the bridge is kind of like this, and you're down here, and there's a section up here. And there's tangled cables hanging down there like that in front of you, and you're standing kind of here, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So yeah, and to your right hand, you can hear a bunch of gunfire going off because these guys are shooting at the boat, and you can feel the bridge that you're standing on vibrating horribly and shaking, as vehicles are skidding across the surface of it, as you hear the sound of a metal cable go POING! And the bridge kind of rocks and slightly drops on your left. You can feel your center of gravity being pulled off to the left as the bridge sort of slowly tilts.
Okay. All right. So what I do, and the truck is on this broken part of the bridge, is it?
Yes,
Okay.
the armored
All
vehicle.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll be right back.
All right. So the bridge is kind of, well, the truck, the armored vehicle is kind of gliding towards the edge at this point.
Okay. I'm going to try. It looks pretty much like the whole thing's going to go soon, doesn't it?
That's the impression that you have. It's that they're going to have to rebuild this bridge. There's no fixing this bridge.
Okay. Right. I tell everybody to get off the bridge and get out of here.
How big is the gap?
The gap, well, it's mostly a vertical gap. It's like, because it's over the top of it like that. It's like,
Yeah,
that's the original bridge, and it's gone poof.
Yeah, I understand, but how big is
Well, how big is that
Can we
gap?
get on the car? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can we get on the car and climb up?
Right, you could get on the car and leap to the cables and pull yourself up the cables to the top.
We get our people to do that.
Okay.
Well, we still have the coffin.
Do you have the coffin?
We-
Oh, the coffin's in the van, in the armored
Yeah,
car.
we still have to make it look like that coffin's a priority.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to pull the coffin out of the back of the vehicle. What is this coffin made of? This particular coffin, because it's usually
Well,
pretty heavy,
sadly,
right?
it's a modern one because
It
you
would
know,
be.
yeah,
Right.
but it's steel kind of
Right.
because we don't want what's in it to get out.
It's pretty impenetrable.
So
So
we,
it's quite heavy.
I'll work on putting the coffin out.
All right. So you guys, who's helping him? Because by yourself, I mean, what's your strength, Peter Wicks? Let's have a look. It's actually 4. You do have 4 strength. So you can edge it out slowly, and you get it to the back, and then yank it another time, and then the front end just drops
Yeah,
like a
I
refrigerator.
deliberately want to edge it out slowly, like I'm having trouble with it, lots of trouble with it, trying to do it by myself desperately.
It's like trying to move a really, really big refrigerator.
Cool. That's how I want it to look.
All right, and you sort of slide out one end of it, and then
Yeah.
yank it, and the back end just drops out of the truck.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now you're scraping it as you're dragging it across the tarmac of the bridge. You hear
Yeah.
another cable snap. Pink. You're going to make a dexterity and athletics check to not drop it or fall off the bridge. 6 and a 10. Not too bad.
Okay.
Could be a lot worse.
Okay.
You lose your footing, you
What?
you squeal around a bit, but you manage to keep it without dropping it. Christina?
Okay. Yeah. It's fine. What I want.
Wait, do you want me to come and help?
Yeah. Come and help. Everybody be
Okay.
on
Alright.
this.
So, Aria, you get out of the vehicle, you run over there. DJ, are you on this as well, or are you hanging out in the vehicle? Well, you guys are shooting over the side of the bridge, aren't they? That's what you're doing.
Yeah, I got guys climbing up, and then I got guys around us
Okay.
as we're trying to drag
DJ.
us.
DJ. Watch out in all directions.
Michael, can you make a
Anything could happen
perception check?
now.
Michael, perception check.
All right,
Perception
you
check.
got it.
While he's doing that, I think I'm gonna use
Okay, this thing is messing up on me.
celerity.
Celerity. Okay. Yep. To do
And I'm
what?
gonna
There we
start
go.
getting my men off the bridge.
Okay. Are you going to get them to dive into the water or what?
Wait, are we surrounded from all sides or?
Well, you can't easily get off the bridge. You have to climb out from.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Celerity and
And climb.
athletics and
Oh, okay.
yeah,
So you're
doing
going
all
to
that. Yeah,
use all that shit, and you're going to try and help your guys up off the bridge. That's
that's what
pretty
I'm doing.
much the plan. Okay.
I got 4.
4. Okay. Two things that you notice, Akil. Firstly, the bridge looks extraordinarily unstable. And you can see that it's probably going to collapse, the part that they're on, and they're probably going to fall at least 120, 150 meters or feet to the water, which won't be good, especially if there's a bomb in the vehicle. And you don't want that to go off and accidentally kill everyone, because that could be bad.
I'm gonna tell Jimmy. Hey, are we gonna be? Can we like bring some of the people in here so they'll be able to fly?
Say what?
You guys, this bridge is about to go for Fluey. We need to get my friends in here before it, falls and they die.
Oh, you're going to go down and rescue them from the bridge?
I can't leave them to die. They're my friends.
Okay, but you got to be real careful. I mean, you can probably carry like 8 of them, I guess, at the most.
I just care about my 4 friends. I don't give a shit about the rest of them.
Well, do it, goddammit, do it.
All right, that's what I'm doing.
All right, so you're going to make a dex and piloting check.
Quick question: how many of my men is on the bridge?
On the bridge at this point? You were in a vehicle. There was 6 of them with you, and you're helping them
Damn,
out.
6? How many 6?
You're in an SUV.
I thought it was 5. That's
You
what.
got men at the
Well, if you thought there were 5, then why are you asking me?
But I thought the rest of the men was on the bridge or something. So I guess they're off. So only 5.
Yeah.
All right.
You managed to get like 2 of them off. One of them falls.
How many do I get off out of the 8?
Out of your 8, and you're. I'm not going to make funny jokes about getting men off.
Okay.
Okay.
How many do I get up on the cables?
Why don't you make a wits and leadership check?
The guy who fell off, can I use celerity to save him?
You can make a dexterity and athletics check.
I got 2, Russ. Yeah, 2.
You got 2
4 successes.
for your flying.
2.
Ooh, okay, 4 successes. All right, yeah, you grab them.
4.
Very good. Okay, so far you've got 4 of the 8 off. DJ, you've managed to shut up.
You put that in my head.
I know, right?
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. Damn it.
And
Yep. Barry?
secure when you get to a position. Secure it for yourself. I've got a feeling we're in for something else.
Okay, so the helicopter is coming down to rescue you guys. Unfortunately, there is a cable dangling that is kind of in the way of the blades. The blades strike the cable. Michael, I'm going to get you to make another dexterity and piloting check.
Alright.
Difficulty 8. You need 3 successes not to take any damage at all.
I'm gonna burn a will.
Okay.
Oh, I got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wow. Okay, very good. All right, so you super carefully edge the chopper down in between the cables and manage to get it down to just a couple of feet above the deck of the busted part of the bridge where everybody else is. Presumably, whoever's down there, the rest of Arya's other 4 men go and leap onto the chopper.
Yeah.
Barry, what do you want to do?
I'll leap onto it because it looks like we have. I've achieved what I need to achieve,
All right.
and I'll leap onto it
All right, DJ.
and take my gun with me.
DJ and Arya, you guys are actually up at the top of the cables on the top section of the bridge. So, Michael, do you want to move up to them with the chopper and pick them up too, or you're going to
Yes,
leave them to...
I'll pick up Minerva's shield. They're my priority.
All right, so I'll get another
Wait.
dex and piloting check for you.
One of the people almost fell, or did they fall?
You got them. You
I-
saved them. You saved them with
Alright.
your check. Yeah.
Just making sure.
One damn success. That sucks.
Oh, okay. So then you begin to lift up the chopper to get to the top of the upper level, and one of the cables gets caught in the blades and starts whipping around. I'll get a new dex and piloting check from you, Michael, and I'll get a dex and athletics check from everybody else, not to get fucking chopped in half by a whipping cable. 4
Botch.
successes from Ray. Oh, you botched. Oh.
Oh, FML.
Okay.
-3? Damn. Is it?
What did you get, DJ?
A 4 successes.
3.
I got
You
3.
got 3. And Wix, you get 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. So this cable whips around. It nearly takes you out. In fact, 2 guys get killed by it. One of them is yours, Christina, and one of them is DJ's. They just get chopped in half as this steel cable, the split open ends, just shreds them at high speed. The chopper. So you rolled a botch.
I did a bad botch too.
Okay. The chopper's blades get ripped off, and the body of the chopper falls to the bridge. As the blades just go flying off in different directions, one of them goes thump into the bridge nearby where you are, Christina, close to your head. This massive blade sticking out of the wall of the bridge. 1 second.
Thank you.
This is gone pear-shaped, you guys.
That did go pear-shaped.
Hey, you're on a big, huge.
I'm trying to save you guys from shit.
Yeah.
So the question is, does the chopper, which is full of jet fuel, and the truck, which is full of bomb, come into contact? This is a great question.
If it does, nothing happens.
Really?
Polarity. We're running.
Um,
Fortitude.
all right, so the chopper falls some 30, 40 feet, lands next to the truck as it hits, immediately bursts into fire. Michael, Arya, Akil takes a level of aggravated damage immediately from the fire. What do you do, though?
I'm on the top.
Akil.
Oh, kill.
I'm going to.
Because you're in the chopper. Yeah.
How far am I from the water?
120 feet above the water. But you're right
I'm
now.
gonna go-
Right now, you're above a bridge. You're on a bridge now. You're literally on the bridge.
Celerity to
Get out of the chopper.
jump or move as fast as I can and go off the bridge, go into the water.
Okay, so you basically just burst out of the chopper through the glass,
Yeah.
I assume. I might get a dex and athletics check for that, or
You
strength,
got
strength,
it.
strength and athletics actually.
I botched that shit again.
Ooh,
I am having a bad day.
Oh, Akil, this is not good. Okay, You take another level of aggravated damage from the fire as it continues, and you are unable to smash your way out of the chopper just yet. The glass is starting to crack from the heat, though, so that's good. Barry, what are you doing? You were on the side of the chopper when it fell. So, as it's falling, before it hits the bridge, you have a moment to make a decision.
How far is it down to the water?
It's 120 feet from the bridge. It's another 40 feet from the point at which the helicopter starts falling. You could dive from the chopper outwards over the bridge to avoid landing on the bridge, and then fly past the bridge and land in the water. You could try that. That would be an athletics check of some description.
I'll try that.
Okay, so Peter Wicks is doing a big jumpy.
And I'll pump the blood I have
all the blood you can
to strengthen up my body so it can take the impact.
All right, let's have a quick look at your character sheet, Wickety Wicks. You've got potence. That's not helpful. Celerity, yeah. Obfuscate's not going to help you. Animalism, that's not going to help you. What have you got? Stamina, you can pump it into stamina.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to pump 2 blood to stamina, 1 dot to strength. That's 3 dots that you can do immediately. All right, so your strength is now 5. And your stamina is now 5. And you leap out across the bridge. Now, you rolled a 9, 10, 8, 9, 1, 9. So that's pretty high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 1 is 4 successes. All right, you avoid the bridge as you dive across outward from the chopper as the blades are being ripped off it, and it falls, and you are going to land in the water. Akil, you are still inside the chopper. Ray, you and Christina are at the top on the other section of the bridge. What are you two doing?
Well, I'll
We're not
use
the men.
celerity. Huh?
Celerity? Let's just do Ray first. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I'll use celerity, so that's 1 blood point.
Yeah.
And I'll go try to rescue Akil from the helicopter.
Okay, so you are going to jump down 40 feet to the lower part of the bridge. Run to the chopper.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can see her trying to break out of the front of the chopper. You can see the chopper's on fire. Can you make a self-control check as you approach the chopper, please?
Can I spend willpower so I don't have to?
Yep, you can do that.
Yeah, this is an important moment.
Okay, so you spend a willpower point, you get to the chopper. Akil, you're inside the chopper. Do you want to make another strength and athletics check?
Can I make one more roll first? Can I roll like 1 or 2 to see if I can soak the ad?
Yep.
All right. Watch me watch this too. No, I soaked. Holy shit!
Wow. Okay, you soak the fire damage. Okay, but it is getting hot in here. All right. So yep. So strength and athletics to smash your way out. Just thinking we're going to collect successes. So what I'll get you to do is you roll and also DJ rolls. You're both rolling strength and athletics. Between you need six solid successes to break through the glass.
All right, I got 2.
You got 2?
2. Damn, I'm running out of blood points. I don't know if I should pump it.
Oh, pump the jam, pump it up.
Alright, I'll use 2 of my blood points. Pump up my strength to 5. That'll be 10 die. That should be easy. Where's up? Strength and athletics. 5 successes.
Ooh, well that does it. Okay, so you rip open the front and pull Akil out. Excellent. Now the chopper is on fire. You can smell it. Akil, you also need to make a self-control check.
I can do that, but one moment. Two successes.
Nice. Okay, you do not frenzy and attack DJ. That's good. Cool. All right. So what do you guys want to do now? Sorry, Arya. Arya.
Did any of the men survive?
There's two guys down near the chopper, hiding against the wall behind some cars that are still sort of tipping.
I was gonna have them help them get out.
Help them get out. Okay. I think at that point they do run for where you guys are, and they're like, "Just jump! Just jump!" And they're heading for the side of the bridge. DJ and Akil, what are you doing now?
Can I roll
those-
acrobatic?
Sorry?
Are those two people jumping
Yes.
off the bridge?
They're running to jump off the bridge. They're like, they don't see a way off this bridge.
They're gonna die, though.
Well, it's
Right.
water. It's water. They might not.
100. How far you said it was?
Yeah, it's like 150 feet. Yeah, it's not good.
120.
120, yeah. I mean, you
There are no more cables to grab.
no more what cables? Not in time for where they are.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'm gonna just ask you real fast. Would they survive the fall?
They have a chance of surviving the fall.
Everybody has a chance of surviving. The
Yeah,
fall.
well, exactly. I mean, the chances are they probably won't, but there is a chance they could. It's not 100% guaranteed. It depends how they land. If they're divers, they might survive.
I
Military.
run and grab them.
Okay, you grab them. All right. They're like, "We gotta get off, man! We gotta get off now!" The bridge is rocking. Patunk! Another cable breaks. One of the cars slides off, squealing, and tips off the edge. You hear it crash into the water below. You can hear
When I said I was
gunfire.
running and grab them, I'm jumping with them.
You're jumping with them? Okay, so you're going to jump with them.
Yeah, but I'm using my body as a shield, so
Ah,
I absorb the impact.
okay. All right, do you have any fortitude?
Yeah, 3.
Oh, nice. Okay. Can you make a dex and athletics check? Barry, I'm thinking that given that you did jump, and it is high, you probably did take some damage, but it's not permanent damage. It's easily fixed.
Okay.
You know,
No.
you break some limbs, you spend some
Yeah.
blood.
Yeah.
So that's what you're doing in the water at the moment.
Yeah. Repairing and going out.
Right.
Ah.
Akil, what are you doing as DJ has dived off the bridge with his buddies? And Arya, what are you doing?
I'm using celerity and I'm getting down to the shore to help start pulling them out of the water.
Okay, so you're trying to get down.
I'm trying to get.
How are you going to get down from
Alright.
the bridge to the shore?
It's got to be a way down.
So you're going to, I guess, go all the way down the bridge and around and
Celerity.
taking the long way. Okay, but celerity. Okay. You see that there are a couple of shortcuts that involve jumping over cars, climbing over the
Wait
side,
there,
dropping
I'll
a
be
few.
back in a minute.
You can drop sort of 20 feet to a staircase and then jump over the side of the staircase. So there's a couple of things you could do. So I will get one dexterity and athletics check just to make sure that you don't land on your face.
But they can see me.
We can hear you too, Barry.
Oh, see.
I'm going to mute him. Here he goes. He doesn't know. All right.
2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, you pick up a few scrapes and bruises along the way, but it's not too bad. Well, take 1 point of non-aggravated damage. You can spend a blood to heal that any time. But you get down to the bottom, and you're there when people are starting to swim out of the water. So DJ, when you and your boys start trying to climb out of the river, Arya is there. Akil, you jumped too, didn't you?
I gotta be honest, I haven't smashed 3 yet. I only got 2 to 6.
Oh, are you? No, I think somebody ripped the front off the thing, didn't they?
I don't remember.
DJ ripped the front off the
Oh,
top.
Yeah, I saved you, and then I went to save the others.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
no,
Yeah, I'm gonna
DJ ripped open the cover and pulled you out.
yeet right the fuck out into the water then.
Okay, woof. Okay, Dex and Athletics.
On it.
On it. That's what GPT says to me. On it, Russell.
And I think the people on with is Argus men, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they're my men all along.
Right.
One success.
One success. Okay. You take 2 points of damage from falling.
Okay. Can I roll the soap?
You can soak it, yeah.
Alright. Do 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 do.
Haha, of course you know me, Den Mama. You still there, Den Mama? Mad Girl Charlie
So-
Deep. 73679. So 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. Nice. Right, so you soak
I
all-
love fortitude.
Yeah, you soak all that damage, no problem. All right, so you guys are out in the muddy bank, below the bridge, between various concrete platforms and smaller boats and stuff, and there are people shining lights down at you. You can hear a police helicopter now coming. You can see a patrol boat up across the way, and then the bridge goes and there's this wave of water that goes in both directions, as all of the cars, and not to mention the armored car, plunge into the river. There's a very large splash.
They're moving.
Barry, I did put you on mute, so I just pushed to talk. That was when you were away for a minute. Anyone want to do anything?
Yeah,
Yep.
move.
Where are you moving to?
Celerity.
Celerity.
Away from the tidal wave that's coming.
Okay. All right. So you get out of the way of the wave
Grab
of
the
water.
men.
Grab as many
Yeah,
people.
grab in as many people as I can.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
Akil is getting dragged away and wondering about the fact that wherever she goes so far in Chicago, shit gets fucked up.
Let's go! Go!
All right. So go. All right. It's Barry, what are you doing? You get out of the water, I take it?
I get out of the water and make my way to land and then go.
Okay, so basically, if you think of the river as kind of like a canyon, a concrete canyon with some stairs that lead up to the surface, there's like a couple of platforms and jetties and things down, sort of halfway down the walls of the river, if you like, because it's kind of an artificial environment. So you go up the ladders, I suppose, and up the stairs and back up to the street level. Yeah? Okay. As you pop over the side, I'll get perception alertness checks from everyone. Two successes.
Dude, can I please stop rolling once? God damn.
I give you permission to
Thank
stop,
you.
to stop rolling ones.
Yeah.
Barry, you got a 1, but you also got a 10, and then you got an 8, 7, 7, 9, so that's 4 successes. Aria, what did you get?
2.
2? Nice. DJ?
1's a 10.
1's a 10. Nice. 1 success.
1.
Okay. All right. Well, some of you, more so than others, notice that there is a group of rather dodgy looking individuals heading for the side of the bridge. They're carrying bags and stuff, and they have ski masks and things, and they are moving onto the edge of the bridge. They are attaching zip lines
Did you say?
They're attaching zip lines to the bridge.
No,
oh,
I'm saying
something else.
Aria.
I didn't hear
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, it looks like they might be going after that coffin.
Akil whips out a root. Oh shit! No, Russ, did water ruin my Uzi?
Roll me a d10. I'm going to say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It does.
Fuck. Okay, it's done.
All right.
She pulls out her knife and says, "I guess we can go stab him. My gun don't work."
I know. The desert eagle you use.
Oh God, I love you in a non-gay way.
I always carry two.
Go
Right.
take one.
So you
I
get.
still have my rifle too. I still have the sniper
wow.
rifle.
Okay.
I can start fire Ellison and I can start firing.
You want to start firing now?
This, yeah.
Dex and
As
fire.
Hell
they're
yeah.
coming down the zip line, as they're coming down the zip line, just start picking them off.
All right. So
Yep.
you probably start noticing them coming down the zip lines even as you're climbing out of the river basin, the river channel, and you're on the walls of the river. So you can make Dex and firearms check if you want to start shooting at them.
Woo!
Ooh.
That would be 2, 3. Yeah, I got 3 because of my special.
Three. Nice. Okay.
I
So you,
got two.
all right. Well, you take out one of them between you, and he falls. Ah, splat. As they're climbing, one of them stops climbing, slings their heavy-looking, like a black gym bag, around. It's sort of attached to them. They sling it around and start pulling something out and clipping it together. He's got his feet on the wall and he's hanging from a cable like this kind of rock climbing type scenario. Aria, what would you like to do?
I'll try and aim for him.
All right, roll to hit. DJ, what are you doing?
3 successes.
DJ, what are you doing?
I'm just watching the whole thing, sitting down, chilling. No,
Everyone's over here and help.
Right.
I guess I start shooting.
All right, Dex.
We're on the other side of the bridge, right?
Yeah, you're on. If the bridge goes across sort of this way or whatever, you are off the left hand side of where it would go.
I jump in the water and swim across.
Okay, so you're swimming across to where the armored car was.
Across the bridge, where
Oh.
they're at.
Okay, all
I
right,
have a question.
all right, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yep,
Is the coffin floating in the water or did it sink?
it sank. It's too heavy. It's made of steel and it's a heavy object. All right.
So do they have diving equipment on?
They don't have diving equipment on. They don't. They look.
Where-
They don't have any air tanks, at least. Let's put it that way.
Should I roll Dex and Athletics?
Yep.
Oh, damn. One success.
One
A lot
success.
of ones keep popping up.
Yeah, you keep encountering crap in the water that's slowing you down. And you have to swim around whole chunks of cars that are tipping and rolling in the water, and you have to get around them in order to get across the river. Debris. Some of the debris is still raining down from time to time. Aria, Akil.
I'm gonna keep aiming at the guy with the guys.
All right, roll a hit.
You got it.
I have
Damn.
Excuse me. It's gonna happen again.
No. Why not fail? Oh, I didn't box. I just failed. That's good.
Okay, so your gun jams. And that's the one that Arya gave you. It's like she did it on
Yeah.
purpose.
I mean, at least it wasn't a botch. It was just a failure. So
She drops.
better than nothing.
I managed to catch that with the mute. Okay, Barry, what are you doing?
I'm gonna basically take out my desert eagle
Mm-hmm.
and use that. Take out one of them and use that to
Alright.
shoot the guys as they're trying to.
Alright, let's roll to hit for you. You get 7 dice for this. I can roll 6 at a time. So the first roll was a 1, 5, 9, 10, 3, 8, which results in 1, 2, 3 minus 1 successes. So 2 successes plus 1 more dice, which is a 6. So that's another success. So that's 3 successes. Alright, you hit them. They drop down onto the top of the sinking armored vehicle, which is kind of sideways at this point. And as you hit them, they kind of reel back a few times, and they look around, and then they dive into the water and go down, presumably. You don't see them come back out. This seems to be the case with several of the others as well. At least 3 of them have made it into the water near the coffin. Anyone have anything they want to do?
I'm gonna dive into the water.
Oh, okay. Dive into the water, Wix. Wix is getting wet. Okay. Again. All right. So, Peter, you're in the water. You're pretty aware that your firearms are not going to work particularly well here.
But my machete should do all right.
Right. Now, it's very murky, very dark. You don't have night vision, as far as I'm aware.
No.
So you're kind of having to do this somewhat blindly, but, you know.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do? You're moving through the murk towards
Go up to the van.
Yeah.
Find the van.
Yep.
Go near and around the van.
All right. So I'm going to make
around there.
All right. I'm going to make a check to see if you can find the coffin. Okay. So you're swimming through the murk under the van, because that's where you think the coffin is.
Yeah.
And you look up, and there's a light from a helicopter above comes shining down through the water in a kind of sort of weak beam of pale light. And you look up, and you're looking at this vampire. They have their teeth out, holding some equipment, as they are swimming down to the coffin and starting to jiggle the front of it. And they look up and see you. And he drops his gear immediately and starts swimming at you.
Okay.
Or were you obfuscated?
You
You didn't say you were, but...
No, I didn't say I was obfuscated, but now I'm obfuscated.
All right, that makes sense. All right, I'm going to make a dex and stealth check for you. 2 successes. Okay, could be worse. All right. So this figure starts looking around under the water. DJ, what are you doing?
So I'm in the middle of the waters last time I checked.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I can't see Peter Whitson down there.
He's under the water and he's obfuscated now. Yeah.
So I keep swimming across.
You might have seen him. You might have seen him dive into the water to go to and heading for the thing, like the direction
He
he was
would have,
going.
because I wasn't obfuscated then.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's too muggy down there. I'll swim across like I was doing before. So I roll that.
No, you get to the other side.
Oh, alright. How many people do I see on the other side?
Well, you can see Arya and what's your name? Akil. And you can see however many men they've got left up there. In fact, the men are all up the top now. I think they went up the top, and you guys just came down by yourselves this time, because this was the sort of secondary attack.
I'm on the side with the men though. Akil and Arya was shooting on one side, jumped in the water to swim across.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. What would you like to do?
How many men do you have?
You originally had 5, didn't you?
No, the enemy.
Them? Oh, the enemy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So you can see there were about 8 of them. 3 of them are in the water, and you can't see them anymore. 2 of them you've shot, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 3 left.
Alright, yeah. I take up my knife and try to go kill one of them.
All right, so you head straight for them. So you can make an athletics and strength and melee attack, please.
Strength and melee. Do I have that? Oh, let me start one. Wait. Melee. Strong 0.
Okay, so this guy, you come at him and he avoids your knife attacks. He pulls a pistol and tries to shoot you with it. Can you make a dex and dodge or a dex and athletics, whichever you have?
I dodge 3.
Okay, yeah, you avoid his gunfire by holding his arm away from you, presumably. What do you want to do next?
I'm gonna try to kill him.
All right, roll a hit with your knife again. Dex and melee. Or strength and melee.
1 success.
All right, you cut him a little bit. He shoots back at you. 1, 2, 3, 2 successes. So you need to mitigate 2 successes.
2 successes.
Okay, you managed to avoid the next shot. So you're up close and personal with a guy with a gun who's trying to shoot you, and you're trying to stab him. So you're like wrestling and fighting.
Brings new meaning to that metaphor. Bring a gun to a knife fight.
Doesn't it? Okay, Akil. Staberific.
So, because she's crazy, she saw the guys going up there over the bridge. Right? Okay. She looks at Ari and says, "Should I go get him?" She pulls her knife out.
I'm gonna aim for the helicopter soon. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Be careful.
And I'm gonna fucking
Be
I'm gonna
careful.
climb up. Yeah, I'm gonna try. And I'm gonna climb up back to the bridge to go stab him.
Okay, so dex and athletics for climbing, or strength and athletics, whichever's best for you.
Alright. Definitely death.
Okay. Ooh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Assuming
Right.
my 10 count lightning reflex.
No problem. You climb up the cable to where they are, and you want to swing on the cable to attack them.
I'll do some Tarzan shit. Why not?
Why not? So let's make a knife attack, melee and dex, or strength, whichever is better for you. Vancouver by night, welcome. So nice to have you back.
1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
4 successes. Okay, so you swing across and you cut somebody's throat. They fall to their death. You know, it's not very pleasant. Who's next? Who's got a thing they want to do?
I do. How's the helicopter facing me? Is it tail or front?
Right. Well, the helicopter's in the river now, because it's basically slid off the bridge, and now the bridge is kind of collapsed.
No, the one that had all the equipment that was trying to get the coffin.
Helicopter?
Yeah, you said there was a helicopter over Barry.
Yeah,
with the light.
with the big light. With the big light.
Oh, that's a long way up. That's a media chopper. That's a news chopper.
Oh.
That's not a chopper that's near you right now. I mean, it's near-ish. You could shoot it if you wanted to, but it's like a Fox News helicopter.
Can we shoot it just because it's Fox News?
You can do that if you want.
God, I support
Shoot
this
the
so much.
light.
I'm going to give you 10 automatic successes to shoot the Fox News chopper. I mean, really, do you want to shoot the chopper? You can.
No, better not, because that would be breaking Loden's laws.
Right,
Yeah.
very cool. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna aim for one of the guys on the bridge.
All right, roll to hit. Dex and firearms.
4 successes.
Blow him away. Oof, he falls to his death. Ah! Splash. Crunch. You see him break his back as he falls across the side of a half-submerged vehicle in the river below. Okay, there are lots of flashing lights around now as well. You can hear sirens and between the gunfire and sporadic gunfire coming from further up the river, and the chopper sounds, of course. DJ, you've killed. You're in combat, so let's have a dex and melee attack, please.
I thought it was strength and melee.
Yes, strength and melee. It's one or the other. It depends.
3
on
successes.
3 successes. All right, let's see if I can block 3 successes. Yep.
3 successes.
Yep.
Exactly.
Okay, and they're going to fire at you, and you're going to make a dex and dodge check, or dex and athletics. What do you got?
Yep.
You've hurt them, so I'm going to reduce this dice pool a little bit. Oh, 2 successes to shoot you. Go on, botch
4.
it for me. Okay, no problem. You continue to manhandle the gun out of your face, so he's trying to put it in your face, and you're pushing his hand out of the way, and you're stabbing at him while that's going on. Okay, cool. Barry, you're under the water, facing off with what appears to be a vampire.
Okay. Well, I'm obfuscated, so I come round behind him, get him in a hole, because remember I used to be a wrestler.
Okay.
Grab him real quick and bite him.
Bite him.
I've used up a lot of blood.
All right, let's see how well this goes. Would you like to spend a willpower point?
Yes, I would.
I thought so. Okay, that's helpful because you rolled a 1. So that gives you 2 successes. Let's see if you can wriggle out of 2 successes.
I pump blood too.
What are you pumping blood to?
Strength.
You've already done that. You're already
Oh.
at 5. But that does mean you should get some bonuses to this. So yeah, okay, I'll give you an extra 3 dice. So you got 2 successes plus 1 more success. All right, so he's got to mitigate 3 successes. Yeah, okay. Right, he feels you on his body, and as you're trying to grab him to come in for that bite, and you realize that he has celerity, and he swims around and tries to push you away with your first attempt.
Alright, because I broke my obfuscate to do that, I'll obfuscate straight away.
Okay.
As soon as he pushes me away.
He is going to try and punch where he thinks you are at that moment. So it's going to be reduced in efficiency because you're underwater. But that is a 10-9-9. So 3 successes. So you want to dodge that, of course.
I'll give that a
7-7-8-6. Okay, there's a 1, so it's still 3 successes. It beats it. All right. So you managed to dodge his punch attack. Akil!
Yes.
What are you doing? Swinging.
Are there any more bad people up there?
2 more.
I will obfuscate and commence to the stabbing.
Commence the stabbing. All right. So presumably you start running along the edge of the railing that's kind of dangling from the side of the bridge, where you can see ropes and people climbing down, zip lining down to the water. You realize immediately that if you were to like accidentally cut this rope, that person would probably die.
Yeah, she'll do that. She's sadistic in that way.
All right, jump, you cut the rope. That kills one of them. And you can move over to the next one. And you look down over the side and you can see this person is not actually relying on the rope. So they cutting the rope will not hurt them, but they are like 30 feet below you and 30 feet above the river.
I'm going to do something stupid here. I'm going to fall, and as I fall, I'm going to try to grab the dude and yank him into the river.
Okay. So that would be there is some dexterity in that, so we'll make that a dex and athletics check.
2, 3, 4.
4 successes. Okay, well, he doesn't see it coming, so he's a very reduced dodge. Does not succeed. Okay, you grab him and you tumble him to the river. Smash. Are you paying much attention to things like debris in the river?
Knowing a kill, probably not.
Okay. Can you roll me a d10, please?
I would be happy to.
10 is good for you. 1 is bad for you.
Nat 10.
Okay, you do not land on or near any debris, and you do not die.
That's good.
That's good. Yes. Okay. DJ. Dex and pointy bits. Or strength.
4
and pointy bits.
successes.
4 successes. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. Alright, you cut him for 2 points of non-aggravated damage. He tries to shoot you. Dex and dodge from you, please.
Is he a vampire?
You're starting to think so.
3 successes.
Okay, yep, okay. You mitigate. Excellent. Do you want to do anything else right now? Any cunning plans? You're just going to keep slashing.
I'm going to use celerity so I can go twice.
Can. So drop a blood point and use celerity and roll again to attack.
1 and then again. That's 3 successes and 4 successes.
Wow. Okay. You kill him. How do you kill him? What do you do to him?
Michael Myers' neck.
Okay, that's graphic. Okay, he's dead. Aria.
I'm scanning the water to see if anyone starts coming out, and if they do, I'm just gonna snipe them out.
Okay. You see 2 figures moving through the water under the bridge, through the debris of the bridge, basically, sort of moving slowly with guns and sights and goggles, and they're sort of up to their sort of shoulders in the water with their guns just above the water. So you want to make a dex and firearms, please.
3 successes with a 10.
All right, smack. Okay, you get one of them. He spins, tries to shoot back at you. He's clearly injured. He's firing back at Arya. Do you want to make a dex and dodge check?
I have celerity too.
Yep.
3 successes.
All right.
And they're all 10s.
Nice. Okay, nothing hits you. You easily just duck back into the alcove that you're hiding in on the stairs. Concrete stairs, concrete alcove. You want to make another dex and firearms, seeing as you're using celerity?
Yeah. I can get this over.
3 successes. Okay. You take that guy out. The other guy sees the muzzle flash, turns and shoots in your direction. With 2 successes, you've already used your dodging on this turn. So he hits you for 2 points of non-aggravated damage.
I heal myself.
You heal yourself. Okay. That will be your next turn. Healing.
Okay.
Barry.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna get him on a bit of angle, slip out my garrote, and flip it around his neck and take him out.
Okay, as you are moving into position, he takes out an underwater blowtorch and lights it.
Okay, alright.
Now, I don't know what an underwater blowtorch looks like, but I'm pretty sure there is such a thing, right? There's got to be.
There is.
I know there's a welder.
Right, like an underwater welder kind of deal, yeah. Except it's for cutting instead of welding. Similar sort of technology, I expect. Okay, so this thing lights up, it's glowing, and you're going in to attack him?
Yeah, from
behind. All right, so we're going to make a dex and melee attack for you, and your dex and melee are... Where is your character sheet? 1 second. Oh, here it is. Dex. Your dex is now at 5, and your melee is 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 dice, so it's pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to roll 6 dice and then 2 dice. So the first 6 dice come up at 2 successes, plus another 2 is another 1 success. So 3 successes. All right. And you're attacking with what?
a garrote.
A
And
garrote.
I'm gonna put my feet in the center of his back and pull.
All right, so you're just trying
Yeah.
to cut off his head with a garrote
Yeah, and
underwater.
keep out of the way of that torch.
All right, I'm going to see. So you rolled 3 successes. He needs to try and get out of the way of that. Ooh, okay. You get the garrote around his neck and kind of around one arm as well, because he's trying to stop you. But it's
Yeah.
around there, and it's cutting into his arm, and he's trying to stop it from actually getting into his neck. But it's cutting through his arm as you're pulling back on him. Do you want to make another strength and athletics check?
Yes,
please.
I ride him like a surfboard.
1, 2, 3 successes for you. He is going to try and cut the garrote with the blowtorch, which he fails to do. So you've now you've done about 3 levels of damage to him as you're cutting into him, and there's blood in the water now.
Yeah.
Probably time for a self-control check.
Yes, I'm hoping so.
You're hoping so. Okay. He hopes for a
All
self-control
sorts of things can happen when you're out of control.
Ah, yes, they can. Self-control for Peter Wicks is 4 dice, so probably going to be all right. But let's see, 4 dice. Yeah, 9 and an 8. You're good. Okay, you don't lose your shit. All right. So there's blood in the water.
Alright,
Yep.
I wish I could drink it, but at the moment,
Yeah.
I'm
Bit-
just
Bit busy.
falling like a bugger, surfing him like a surfboard.
All right. Whose turn is it? Is it Akil's turn? I think we're going
Yep.
anti-clockwise on my screen. Okay, Akil. What do you want to do?
Probably gonna. Do I know which way to swim to?
To do what?
Get to where my people are.
What
There's a
area?
guy in the water.
There is one
Oh,
more
there
guy in
is?
the water, yeah.
I will go.
You're in the
over
water
and-
because you just dropped
Yes,
and killed one guy.
I'm going to go over to him and gut him.
Obfuscated?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So Dex or strength and melee.
All right.
Dex or strength. Because you are obfuscated and you can kind of.
I failed big time.
Oh, you
Oh
dropped.
wait, I didn't roll that correctly.
Oh.
Hang on, I did
Okay.
not. I rolled that wrong. I forgot. I
Right.
shouldn't let the dead.
All right. Roll again.
A lot better.
That's a bit better.
3,
6,
4,
6.
yeah.
Yeah. 9. Okay. So 4 successes. All right. Yeah. You stab him. And he is pretty hurt. Where do you stab him?
Right under his ribs, just going upward. Got shot.
Oh, okay. Doesn't like that. He turns to try and shoot you back. You make a dex and athletics to get out of the way, to dodge.
All right. I got a 3 successes.
Yep, you're good. Okay, cool. DJ. At this point, DJ, you can only see one guy left, and our Akil is fighting him. at the moment.
If I lick the blood off my knife,
Yeah.
do I get blood points back? Or one blood point?
You will get a blood point if you lick the blood off his knife. Did I tell you that did you kill that guy that you were fighting?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So I do that.
Tastes like a ghoul. Tastes like a ghoul.
Does my character know what a ghoul tastes like?
Well, it doesn't taste like a human. Doesn't taste quite strong enough to be a vampire.
Tastes like chicken.
Tastes like chicken.
What about his feeding preference?
That's true. You do have a feeding
I forgot.
preference. Yeah, you can't drink that shit.
Never mind. I forgot. I'm a veteran in this.
In the excitement, you know, right. In battle, you don't give a.
Well, maybe you try it and you're like, oh fuck.
What are the chances that he's a pedophile or a sex offender?
Not very high. There's a much higher chance that the 2-day-old vampire forgot that he has a feeding preference. So.
Hey, Ross.
Yep.
What are the chances that the guy I stabbed is a freaking sex worker? Okay, it's worth a shot.
Pretty low. These guys are professional killers. They're not sex workers.
Hey,
anybody could be.
I gotta ask.
Anybody could be, but the chances are low. Okay, so that was
chances are pretty high for a sex offender.
DJ, what are you doing? You're drinking off the knife.
And I was gonna order all my men to like fall back or retreat. Hopefully they're doing that.
Yep, they can do that. They do that. They're moving back to the vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what you're pretty much doing. Yeah. What else? That's it.
Shall I go run and help Akil?
Okay, you can run to help Akil. All right. So you go racing across through the water and the debris, into the water, deeper water. You can make a dex and what are you attacking with?
Me?
Yeah. What are you using to attack?
A knife. I only have a knife left.
Okay. So strength and melee.
3 successes.
3 successes. This guy's pretty good. He manages to slip out of your attack, ducking and weaving in the water. Even with 2 of you on him, he's doing all right. He attacks you back, DJ. You can make a dex and athletics.
Damn, 4.
Yeah. 2 10s.
4 back.
4 back. All right. He nearly fucking gets you in the eye. Arya.
I'm healing.
You're healing. That's true. You're healing on this turn. Okay, Barry. You're still in mortal combat underwater.
Same thing on this guy trying to get my garrote to cut his little neck.
Right. Okay, so we're making a check for you.
And I'm keeping away from the torch. That's why I'm sitting on the center of his back.
Right. Okay, so you're dodging his torch business. He's attacking you with the... Oh no, that's a dodge. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Okay. This turn, he manages to get the garrote and is pulling it away from his neck, holding the torch in one hand. He's going to try and cut the garrote with the torch.
It will burn him.
He doesn't care. He doesn't want to lose his head.
Okay.
8, 7, 10 to cut the torch. You're trying to stop him from doing that with your strength, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. 9, 8, 6. Okay, this is a stalemate on this turn. Neither of you makes any particular advantage. So you're still struggling and twisting and rolling under the water. The glow of the torch lighting up the immediate vicinity in the dust and specks and junk in the water around you. Bubbles and blood. Okay.
Yeah, keep going.
Akil.
This guy is pissing me off. I'm gonna try to slice his throat since he's attacking DJ.
Okay, you can make a dex and melee or strength and melee attack.
1, 2, 3, 3.
It's 3 successes. Okay, you
Yep.
stab him good. He's gonna try and mitigate it with his stamina. 1 point. Okay, he's injured, definitely. DJ, oh, he's going to attack DJ, not you, because he perceives the big scary man as more of a threat. 8.
I blocked it anyways. 6
Alright.
successes.
Yep, you knock his gun to the side, out of his hands, into the water. So now he doesn't have a weapon. What would you like to do, DJ?
Stab him.
Right.
And I just missed.
You missed.
You know. Yeah.
Alright, he ducks and dives out of the way of your blade as it goes past. Arya, you've healed.
Do I have a clear shot to get him?
You can make a perception alertness check.
I got one.
1 success. You have a shot, but it's not a great shot, but you can try. But if you do miss, there is a chance, if you botch this, that you could hit either Arya or DJ.
You mean DJ or a kill?
Oh, sorry, DJ or a kill. You're Arya. Yes, sorry. You knew what I meant. You knew what I meant. You want to take the chance? You can spend a
I
willpower.
say go for it. I can take
I
a
can
bullet.
spend a willpower.
Yeah, all right. You spend a willpower point. Okay, Dex and firearms plus 1 automatic success. 5 successes.
5 successes.
All right, the crack rings out, and the guy drops dead between you and between DJ and Akil. Splash. Everything's going quiet. I mean, you can still hear all the noise upstairs, out of the river, but everything here has gone quiet. Barry, you're underwater.
Okay, I'm still trying hard and
All right, so we're making a strength and thingy. Ooh, that's a good one. 10, 9, 7. Okay. Oh, he's too good for you. He's doing well. He got 4 successes to wriggle out of that, and he tries to. He wriggles out of the garrote around his neck, and he tries to press the blowtorch up to you.
obfuscate going.
You can on your turn. 1 success, so you're going to try and dodge that. So that's easy peasy. Yep, you easily dodge that attack, and now you obfuscate. What do you do then?
Oh, while he's busy wondering, I turn his torch on him.
So you grab his wrist and twist it into him?
Yeah, like I used to do, remember?
Okay. All right, let's try.
And I'm using all my strength to do it.
Okay. So you've got strength up this too, don't you? Yeah. That's an extra 2 successes. 1, 2, 3, minus 1 is 2, plus 2 is 4 successes. Right, you twist it and stick it right into him and starts burning into his chest. And you can hear him groan even through the water. As the thing burns through his uniform. All right.
Okay, just keep pushing and keep moving.
All right, so you're doing that. What's Akil, DJ, and Arya doing now that there's no combat on the surface? You know that Wix is missing. He's in the water somewhere, and you might be able to see some splashing going on if you look carefully and you make a perception alertness check.
Would my aspect help if I turn that on?
For sure, yeah, that would lower your difficulty to 4.
All right. 3.
Okay, nice.
I don't see crap.
You don't see crap. Okay, so Arya, you don't know where Wix is. You don't know what's going on. DJ, 1 success. Yeah, you see a little bit of splashing, but Akil, you know exactly. What do you want to do, Akil?
I put my knife in my teeth like Rambo style and I start flipping it over.
Okay. Are you obfuscated?
Yes, actually. No, because when I touched you, it broke my obfuscate, so no.
Okay.
So you guys can see me going.
All right. So you see Arya slip into the water. Arya, Akil. These guys' names are so similar. Okay, so Akil, you slip into the water. Can you make a perception alertness check?
Technically, I've never gotten out of the water. One.
That's not great. Okay, you thought you knew where you were going. All right, Barry, you are burning this guy with the thingo. Let's make a check for you.
Yeah.
Fucking stop rolling ones, Barry. That was 2 1s and 2 successes, so no successes on the first check, but I'll roll an extra couple of dice. No, just 1 success. Okay, and he can... he just mitigates that. He just manages to pull the thing off him. In fact, he lets go of it. That's the easiest thing. He just lets go of it and it floats away, dropping into the water. And then he tries to punch you. 7, 10, 9. You're dodging. 1, 1, 10, 10. No successes. Alright, so you get winded as he punches you in the chest. Alright. Arya, you're up on the shore looking around. You know, make another perception alertness check if you want.
3 successes.
Okay, now you see the splashing and the bubbles and the thrashing around, where Barry's character happens to be.
I'm gonna pull out the knife. I still have my stake with me, and I'm gonna
You dive in too. Okay, so Arya's coming and Akil is coming. DJ, what are you doing?
I think I did a lot of her stuff today, so I'm gonna set this one on the bench.
All right. Fair enough. He hangs back. All right. Just
Desiree 2 coming out.
right. That's fair. Okay. So, Arya and Akil, make perception checks, please, because of the dark, murky environment.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, you see what's going on. You can see the blowtorch floating away from the sky. You see Wix holding a snapped cable, like a very thin wire. It's a garrote. And he is kind of in rough and tumble with this enemy presently dressed in this black wetsuit / tactical kind of gear.
Yep, going right for him.
All right, you want to make a dex and attack roll thing.
Damn right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't think he sees this coming, and I think you just...
Oh, wait.
Yeah?
I have to tell myself, I rolled too many dice. I gotta re-roll that.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Damn it. Why'd you roll too many dice?
Because I'm dumb. I can't add. That time I just got 2.
Okay, so you come up behind him and slip a knife into him. All right, Arya, your turn. What did you get for your dex and perception check? 1?
1.
Okay, well, that's enough to kind of get a bit of a sense of where the noise and the splashing is coming from. So you get closer on this turn. Barry, you're still in Mortal Kombat, so you're making an attack roll. That is 4 - 1, 3 successes. Guys, trying to mitigate that with 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 successes. That's exactly the same. So he is keeping you at a distance, Barry, pushing you away. He's just been stabbed in the back, though, and at that point he turns to see where he's been stabbed from, and Barry, this is your chance to attack him.
I will take out my knife. and try to cut his throat.
Alright, so we're going for a dex and melee attack. Your dex is 4. That's 5 actually. 5 plus melee. Your melee is 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 dice. 8 dice. So 6 dice. Man, stop rolling ones, goddammit. 2 more dice. And a 10 and a 9. Okay, so 2 successes. He doesn't get to mitigate that, though, because he's facing Akil at this point. So you stick the knife in the back of his neck, straight through him, and blood comes gushing out through his uniform, his spandex, black spandex clothing. Arya, you are making another perception alertness check. Was that 3 successes?
Yes.
All right, now you can see all the action and you can make an attack if you wish. What are you using to attack
Yes.
underwater with?
My knife.
Okay, so make a dex and a melee or a strength and melee attack, please.
Four successes.
All right, that's the killing blow. Arya comes slipping in from the other side out of nowhere and just goes and sticks him. And his body immediately begins to turn to ash. He just burns up in the water and floats off into a sludge. There you go. Well done. Right.
We'll get it out of the water, I think.
Right, so at this point, I'm imagining you guys clamber out of the water. You get up to the road. Everything's gone quiet now. There's some ambulances around. There's cops around. There's like cops drinking coffee and stuff while they mark out fucking road cones and put tape and shit out to mark off this incident. Which is pretty severe because, let's face it, there's been a bridge collapse. It sounds like about 30 people altogether have probably been injured and maybe 10 killed.
I look at everybody and say, I mean, that was kind of fun, right?
Get out as far away from the commotion as we can.
Right.
That's a good idea.
I obfuscate.
Obfuscate, okay. So this is kind of an opportunity for you guys to get out of here and get back to some base somewhere. Where do you want to go?
Well, I'll report to Capone.
Okay.
I can't. I'm gonna get a new headset. He realizes.
Right. It would be now.
And mine's toast too.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
Ellison may have one.
Yeah, I
Who's
mean,
Allison?
Allison's there. He says, do you need me to contact anyone? What do you want to do?
Yeah. Mr. Capone, are you on? You read me?
I can hear you. What's going on? You finished the job.
They blew up the bridge.
I got that. I see that. There's fucking television footage of it going right now.
Okay.
Fox goddamn News. You can't stop him. I got somebody working on it.
We still got the box.
You got the box.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, if you bear with me a little longer.
Did you get Wendy Wade and Philippe Brigard? That's what I want to know.
I don't think so. They weren't here.
Maybe they're still here. Look around. Keep an eye out.
All right. I'll keep an eye out. Because their box is still there and they want it badly if they went to all this trouble.
Makes sense.
All right, so at this point, cleanup crews have started moving in. a couple of trucks pull up, and there's like cranes and shit being brought in here. You can see a lot of welding equipment and workers and stuff. Sort of, there's all these people trying to cut bodies out of vehicles, and there's boats down on the river now. Lots and lots of patrol boats and official vehicles all over the place. Flashing lights, ambulances, fire trucks, cops everywhere. Well, if they want it right now, they're going to have trouble because, you know, the place is like a fucking circus.
Do you want us to dive in and get the box, even though it hasn't got anybody in it, and still make it look like it's important?
You know,
like you said, they could be watching.
That's a good idea. Make sure they can't hear you talking about it.
Okay. I'm on a closed line.
Good. You get the box out and then continue to transport as per the plan.
Okay. All right.
All right. Well, it is 5:30. What time did we start? 2. So 2, 3, 4. What time are we supposed to finish?
30 minutes ago.
4, 5. Right. Okay. So we did. All right. So we have finished our session. I think that's a good place to stop. Cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for that. I hope you had fun. I hope DJ had fun, even though he sat out the end and looks like he's watching sports.
I'll see you guys later.
All right, Barry.
Bye,
Thank you.
Barry.
You have a good night.
Oh,
Talk to you
See ya.
tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Barry.
Bye.
hey, Russ.
Yes.
I got 2 questions for you.
XP.
Number one, there's another one. That was the first one. Yes.
All right. Everyone can have 3 experience points.
Oh my God.
Now, can anyone think of something that somebody else did in the game that you thought was cool that they should deserve an experience point for, specifically for like a skill or something, or a discipline, or a specific thing that they did? Can't be yourself.
I think Barry should get something for his leadership.
For his leadership.
Oh, I'm sorry, but
Yeah. I don't disagree. Okay. I'll give you an XP towards leadership, Barry. All right. Anyone else think anybody else has anything deserving?
I can't think right now, to be honest.
Okay. Fair enough.
Heal with a knife.
Akil with a knife, so
Swinging.
yeah.
Oh yeah, when she jumped down and grabbed somebody.
All right. So, what do you think for that, Akil? Do you want melee or athletics, or acrobatics, or?
well, I don't have acrobatics. Probably go with melee because she's a knight.
Okay, so you're gonna have XP towards melee.
Cool.
Excellent. What did DJ do that was cool? Nothing.
Jumped off the bridge with 2 people.
He did jump off the bridge with 2 people.
He
has
did
a
a
lot.
lot of good working with his elders, which I thought was really cool.
That's true. Yeah. Etiquette.
Or politics.
Politics. Yeah. Okay. All right, DJ. You can have an XP towards politics.
The only thing I could think of was when, I was just saving people when I jumped for a kill, but politics.
I will
Sure.
give you. What's DJ's courage?
That's a good question. Let me check. A 4.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I don't think I'll give you an XP for that because you're just playing what it was rather than stretching it, you know? That makes
Yeah.
sense. Okay.
Um,
Cool.
One other thing.
Yes.
Next week, just I ask everybody.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to be on until midnight my time, which was like an hour and a half next week. Is that going to be okay? Is that going to be a problem?
So an hour and a half later than what we started today?
About 2 hours later than what we started today, because I've got to go out of town and I won't be back till like midnight my time.
Okay, so for me it would be 4 p.m. So it's like our old start time. Our original start time was 4 p.m.
Yeah.
New Zealand time.
Is that going to be okay with everybody?
It's fine with me.
Yeah, I could do it.
As long as you guys are
Thank
alright
you.
with it.
Cool.
Cool. You get that? Oh, Barry's gone. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go raid somebody. Let's go and raid somebody.
Yep. I got to head out. Y'all have a good night. I had a great time. Goodbye,
Good.
everybody.
No worries. You have a good night
Yes,
too.
sir.
Have a good one. The raid manager. Sounds like the night manager. Same category. They're not in the same category. Who are these people? Okay, we're gonna hit somebody's session 0 D&D campaign. Haha. Party without a plan. That's the name of the channel. Here we go. Starting the raid in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're out.